What's that intro? What's that?
Yes, people. What's going on? What's going on? So, trying a new feature tonight. New style watch along. First of all, I need to know that you can all hear me because we have to change the mics up. It's a little bit of a pilot tonight, so make sure you bear with us. My boy P, what's going on, bro?
What's happening?
Lockdown over. It has, bro. It has, bro. Adam Charles is on his way in as well. I'm gonna get myself into my seat. I'm gonna grab my drink for this FA Cup semi-final.
Can you smell it in the air? It's FA Cup final day. It's
Semi-final.
Semi-final. Sorry, semi-final. I know the Wembley thing always throws me. I still don't agree with that though.
No,
it's,
me
it's
neither.
nice for the smaller clubs when they get
me
there.
neither.
But yeah, FA Cup semi-final day. I do like this competition, not just because we've won it multiple times and more than any other club, but it's like, you know, it's a nice occasion, man.
Yeah.
It's a time for the underdog. In this occasion, Arsenal, to see if we can put an upset over Man City. So it's like...
Do you have any confidence in winning today?
Okay, so every time an Arsenal fan gets...
Now, one second, I want to see the sound. Yeah, the sound ain't great. That's because the microphones we've got for the sound, they make the sound really like sketchy in and out. I can transfer it to the original microphones and see if you guys prefer it. But trust me when I tell you, you won't. You're gonna hate it. It's as simple as that. But Terrace says you're drinking Corona. Yeah. And a lot of people attacking my shorts as well. People, I've noticed on social media, people have got an issue with denim shorts or Rick denim shorts.
Really?
I don't get it.
So hold on, long denim shorts are fine. Short denim shorts. Sorry, short denims are
weird. I know. But the thing with me is, I'm one of these people where I don't really care.
You know.
But you get them comments.
Don't watch a man's shorts. It's, you know.
Maybe I want to keep that. Maybe I'll keep the bevy there. Yeah, it is the Corona, by the way. Yeah, we didn't really realise that when we picked it up in the shop. But listen, everyone who's tuning in, thank you. Hit the like buttons, hit the share buttons, hit the retweet buttons as well. Really important to us. What would you? We'll do a little test actually. I'll switch back across to the other microphones, and if you all prefer the other microphones, then
let's see.
Then we'll see. Then we'll see what you all think and feel. I personally think that we need.
What were they saying? It was it was a bit tinny or not loud enough.
Just not great quality, and I agree. That's why this is a bit of a tester. But if I do this and I change, I've got to turn these up.
Oh yeah.
I don't even know what that was. Move that, right?
Bit of feedback.
Yeah. Right. No idea what's doing that. I've never had feedback on it. If we go to these microphones, then what are people saying? So let us know if you think that sounds better. We can move these microphones a little further forward. Let us know. I'll wait for your comments to come through. We're kind of setting this up. So this is a bit of a worse, same.
Trial and error before kickoff.
Worse.
Trial and error before kickoff. Worse.
Yes. The same. Some people saying the same.
God damn.
Yeah, well, I don't think it's going to be much different.
Yeah.
All I know is we're getting real bad feedback in here.
Yeah. What happened there? Is it?
I don't know. Some saying better. Oh, now they're saying better.
All right. Good. I was gonna blame the Corona beer then because you got that right by the mic, so it's like maybe that seeped in there, but no.
Maybe.
I
might listen to it myself and see what I think. Actually, that is better. That is better. That is better. We'll do that, and I'll move this mic. You guys hearing? Oh. No, there we go. Sweet. That'll pick us up. If that's better, then we'll stick with them microphones, and then we'll do that. As I say, it's a bit of trial and error for this. We want to try and do watch-alongs in a new way. But the feedback seems to be all right. Let me know.
So anyway, you was asking if I feel confident.
Yeah, do you feel confident? Do you feel confident?
So every time, I think every game you ask an Arsenal fan this question, you're going to have to take a deep breath and just break it down. It's like, if we don't make any mistakes, we stand half a chance. We're gonna have to start there. Football's gonna have to. We're gonna have to be clinical up front. So I don't think we will get many opportunities. So I know it's all ifs and buts, but am I confident? No, not really. But we can. I do believe we can do it on our day. We can win the game. Golden.
That's cool. That's great. Yes, this here says, Terry, mate, you've been attacked by a dog. They're just ripped jeans, bro. They're just like they're ripped jeans.
Listen,
like deal with it.
The Bruce Banner Incredible Hulk look. So it's fine.
They're just upset. They ain't got.
Check out the calves. Yeah, look at the calves.
I know. That's what it's about. It's about that. My legs are so big and muscly, ripped through the denim. I've got a sneaky feeling that Arsenal might do it tonight, though.
Okay.
A genuine sneaky feeling they might do it.
I mean, we've got it in our locker. We have it in our locker. That's we don't. We know we've got a good stand in this competition, as everyone knows. We've won it the most out of everyone. So on our day, we can pull results like this out the bag, even if we're playing crap. But there's no crowd, which is normally a big hype man for us sometimes in the FA Cup.
Yeah,
it's a big hype man. And we're not doing well.
And it makes it easier for City because City don't have fans anyway.
Yeah,
like you got no fans.
Nah.
No fans. No fans.
It's exactly. But it's. I think. All right. As I said, it's gonna. I think it definitely is gonna come down to the mistakes at the back. Like we are prone to a mistake at the back. If we can keep a clean sheet for the first half an hour at least, I think you may see us go on to win that game and frustrate City a little bit because they're not a team of mercenaries. They can't win the league now. They're still in the Champions League, right?
Yes.
So that's a big tournament coming up in the. It's a tournament style. I like what they've done, by the way, with that. That's an exciting sort of concept.
Yeah,
so it's like a short tournament based.
Do you know what's mad about it? With the Champions League, right? You always have this situation where you can start the season off in Europe and be. Look at Liverpool not this season, 2 years prior to that, but they got to 2 finals. They just got out of their group both times. But by the time the knockout stages begin, you can click. What I like about this European tournament, and I know it's only half of it, is that no matter how good you were in August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March, it's all being played in a month.
It's like a World Cup feel to this.
Yeah, I mean, who knows? Football's ever changing, and we always get worried about changes now. But remember, pass backs used to be a real thing. No goalies didn't wear gloves. Bookings never existed in football. Who's to say? Like the Premier League, 40 years ago, if you'd have said there'll be a new league, my guy's here, bro. My guy's here. In the shirt, yes, bro. Long time no see, man.
You doing? You alright? Cool.
There we go. There we go. Slightly new look.
Yeah, I like
Relax
it.
for the watch alongs.
I like it.
Yeah, Adam Charles in the house.
Yeah, man.
How you feeling about playing City?
Let's just get it started. Anything can happen. I think Igal kind of
beer?
Yeah, why not?
There we go. Little brewski.
Boom.
Little beverageage. There we go.
How many of you two have?
Oh, we've been on it already since about 1 o'clock.
Thank you.
In the garden. You ain't seen the garden yet, have you?
I think I saw a picture the other day though on Twitter.
Yeah, I got someone did a super chat today, and I said every day they'll jump in the pool. I'm like, someone donates £100, I'll jump in the pool. Some dude like being straight in.
£100.
Yeah. So do you know, I'm gonna do a little thing on the watch along tonight. We're doing a little thing on the watch along. If we raise, these boys got agreed to it. If we raise £300 in total and hit 500 likes on this stream, man's gonna have to jump in.
Boom. I think that's only fair.
Well, if you want to see it happen, that's what we'll do. But £300 in super chats as a collective.
Yeah.
And
Terry has to
500 likes.
Terry has to wear his shorts on his head when he does it. It's been such a big talking point for y'all.
Yeah, they haven't got the denim shorts, you know.
What, they don't like them?
Yeah, I don't know why. I'm just saying, I think they're jealous of the calf. When you see it on the screen, the calf is just...
I see.
Do you know what I mean? It's one of them ones. But
it's cool.
Yeah, as I was saying with Euros, who knows with the way they're doing the European competitions?
You mean
the Champions League, Europa League. There's a part of me that feels like Imagine you did the Football League in a short space of time. So you start the Football League in September and it's done by March. And then maybe in April, May, you just do the European competition as a tournament as opposed to over the season.
I actually think they might do that with the Europa League, you know, because that's such a wishy-washy tournament. Over the years, they've always been tinkering about the format. So you might, based on the strength of this, I think that even might just turn into like a straight knockout tournament now, based on how this goes, man. Because it's like no one really wants to go to Kazakhstan every other weekend, man. If you get that crappy group, so it's like, you know, it's let the Kazakhstans play the Kazakhstans, and then if you get in, and you get further and further. All right, so you could technically still could end up playing these teams out back, but like, you know, I think it's a bit more exciting anyway for the competition as a whole. Just straight knockouts. Just knockouts.
I hate so, but then if you do that for the Europa League, what, you're just gonna leave the Champions League as it is. Yeah, I know a lot of people are saying that
Champions League's a big money draw, so it's like.
No, I was gonna say
yeah.
A lot of people are saying that they don't like the layout of the Champions League because it's back to back to back. But I think that's decent. I quite like it.
The Champions League though, but I'm talking about Europa.
Yeah, I hear you.
So, would you be happy to see it like that, or would you be embrace a change maybe and see it just like straight knockout? Like,
sorry,
with this,
like Phil, what I say, everyone knows how long I've known Adam through the YouTube, but me and Phil have been friends since we were kids, and I've seen it. Goes, I'm not gonna lie, the guy on the right looks like Justin Gatlin.
Oh, good.
His whole life, he's had that. It's not even a new thing. It's not
2012 Olympics. Well, it's a man's a drugs cheat. But,
do you know what's doing my head in? I know you're here, but when I look at the screen, you're on my other side. I'm getting confused. I'm like, that's actually freaking me out a little bit. I don't know how I'm updating the score on that either because we're nowhere near the desk. So we're gonna have to do it that way, but edit it that way. But I look at the Euro League. I think it's there's something about it I really like.
The Europa League.
No, the European competition being done in this type of format.
This quick succession, quick burst tournament style. Yeah, I do. I like it. Or maybe we've just been craving football for so long.
I reckon that's probably what it is. Because remember how much we were looking forward to football coming back, right? And now that there's matches every single day, part of me doesn't really like that because I can't really take in a game before I have to think about the next one.
Yeah. And especially, I was saying to Terry the other day, it's players are playing now. There's not that, like, players are playing without that pressure of the crowd. So is this a true representation of how they would play in a full stadium? Are matches being played the way they would play out in full stadiums? Like, so it's like, I don't think they are. I'm not knocking anything from Mason Greenwood, for instance, but he hasn't got that pressure. He hasn't got that pressure. So now, for someone like that, it's easy for him to show his potential. Not saying it wasn't ever there, but it's so much easier now for him to show that potential in an empty stadium. We hear the crowd come through this for the telly, obviously, but that's not what he's doing.
Maybe that's why Granit Xhaka's doing all right. Maybe that's why Xhaka's doing okay.
Don't do that, man, because he was even doing all right before lockdown.
What about the Arsenal defence then? How about that?
Improved?
No, it hasn't, Terry. No, it hasn't. We're still giving gifts. As I said, we don't wear red and white for no reason recently. We're giving away gifts like we're Santa Claus out here. 11 Santa Claus motherfuckers out. Sorry, 11 Santa Claus out. No, I'm not 11, but the back four, alright. Giving gifts away, man.
Do you know what's mad about it, right? With this pressure. I was thinking about it the other day. Obviously, I'm really impressed with how Man United are playing. Really infused. Really excited about the future and everything else.
There's £2.
But that's £2 towards the 300. Thank you. I'll read that in just a second, bro. Thank you. I'm like, there is a little bit of me that's worried, thinking, what if like Man United have improved because there is no crowd and we find it easier, and what if Liverpool have actually regressed slightly because they need the crowd to get them up? It's only a positive for us in the short term because crowds are going to come back at some point.
100%. The crowd, with or without, has an effect on certain footballers.
You think it's that? Oh, certain
footballers. Okay. Because I was listening to Hector Bellerin just started a podcast, and he's had a couple of guests on. One of them was Serge Gnabry, and he was like, "Do you have a problem gearing up for the game, knowing there's no crowd there, like, and he like for him, Serge was like, it's not really a problem for him. So it's like if another footballer's asking that question, you know, it's. And when you think about it, it's not just that. It's like certain footballers are coming into this game like, I'm getting called F this, F that, and F the other. Like, let's just say, Granit Xhaka, for instance. Yeah. He knows he's coming into a baptism of fire before he's even stepped on the pitch.
Yeah, that's true.
Based off his past performances. So he knows he's not going to be in for a good time. So it's like, what they say? What?
How did I get the shorts on with those calves?
No!
Have you been banging gym during lockdown?
Tell them, yeah, they need to
I
get their spinach.
Bro, I have put so much weight on. Everyone's gonna get their legs out now.
Jeez. I can't. My jeans are so tall. I can't even roll them out.
You can do it.
That's how big my calves are. They're not big. Jeans are just tight, bro.
There we go.
I would have got cussed back in the day from school for that. Jesus Christ.
What, with your jeans being that tight?
Exactly. Hell yeah. They're not even tight if you ask me. Alright, they are. Whatever.
Well, they're not skinny tight.
They're not Terry Essex. Out jeans.
I do wear some skinny jeans. That is true. That is true.
Nothing wrong with that, people.
But yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is.
Yeah.
How this game tonight, Adam. I know you beat Liverpool the other day, but we all know. My shoes are coming off because this is get comfortable, man. It's the studio, but it's also my gaff, isn't it? So it's been off, right? You've got to be nervous about playing. You have to be nervous about playing City, even though you beat Liverpool. Like,
not really, you know, Terry, because I think this is nice. It's a nice thing to have.
Yeah.
It's a day out at Wembley. Well, it's not even a day out at Wembley, but for the boys, it's a day out at Wembley. It's a nice little change of scenery. Yeah. Only up the road.
Nice.
And for me, like, you got to think about the outcome. What's the consequence of a win or a loss? A win means cool. We go to a final. Arteta gets a trophy, which is nice for him in his managerial career.
I think that's
brilliant.
Massive, yeah.
But then I think, okay, if we win that, we get Europa League. And to me, I'm kind of toying with this idea of the Europa League being a distraction. So next season, have we got the squad to be able to compete in multiple competitions? I don't think so. And would it be good for, I ask, would it be good for us to just focus all our attention on the Premier League? And I'm starting to come around to that idea. I think it might actually be decent.
Yeah. Man City team news in. Man City team to start. Ederson in goal. Walker, Garcia, Laporte, Mendy. That gives you a chance. Maybe Pepe starting is going to get an opportunity. Gundogan, David Silva, De Bruyne in the middle. With Jesus starting instead of Sergio. Raheem, the GOAT, Sterling on the left.
Oh, that's the one.
And Riyad, I wish I was. Anthony Martial, Mahrez on the right hand side.
Terry, just look behind you, sir. Who did I put up on the wall?
Oh, you did.
I even put him up.
We have put a new picture up today of Riyad Mahrez. We have got Mahrez up. We took Trent down because Liverpool no longer active this season. So Arsenal team's not been put on the side yet.
It's cool.
Oh, Arsenal team news in. Martinez in goal, of course.
Yeah.
I think
he's solid though.
Baby.
He's solid.
Bro?
He's been solid.
Bro.
Mustafi, Luis, Tierney, Bellerin, Ceballos, Xhaka, Maitland-Niles up front.
Maitland-Niles right wing.
I think it's going to be
right wing back.
I think it's going to be Mustafi, Luis.
No,
it's three at the back. It's going to be Mustafi, Luis, Tierney at the back with Maitland-Niles and actually no.
Hold on.
I think it's a 4, you know.
It's 4 at the back.
It's 4, bro.
And in a 4-man midfield with Aubameyang and Lacazette playing. Aubameyang, Lacazette, Pepe. No Saka.
Oh,
no
Pepe's
Saka. Pepe starts. Pepe versus Mendy.
So where's Maitland-Niles in centre?
I don't know.
Wait, read that one more time. Hold on.
Yeah, because Bellerin's playing right back.
Bellerin's playing.
Maitland-Niles is playing. But Maitland-Niles is a centre midfielder though, by trade. But he got forced into right back.
Well, actually, no. It probably is 3 at the back. It is 3 at the back. It will be Mustafi, Luis, and Tierney as the centre backs. You'll have Bellerin as the right full back.
Yeah.
Maitland-Niles is going to be the left wing fullback. That's what's going to happen here. You'll have Ceballos and Xhaka in the centre, and then you're going to have Pepe right, Aubameyang left, lackability
feeling that, you know. I don't know if I'm
lackability through the middle.
We're not doing that today.
Okay, so
sorry, super chat here. It says just a bit. Someone here says bit of a pointless game tonight from the Money Monkey. Bit of a pointless game tonight. As Chelsea are going to slap whoever they get in the final anyway.
Ooh, God,
bro, you think you're going to slap my boys tomorrow? You think you're going to bang United? What?
Forget all that. Chelsea are going to slap Man City if they win. Chelsea are going to slap Arsenal if they win. Don't think so. I'm going to turn. I'm coming back.
You've upset him. You've upset him.
My kids might be in the bath, mate. They might be. Just check. It's cool though. Just check.
Sorry, I've been told that.
Not, man.
Oh, they're not anymore. They're cool. They're right. I just think the kids will be in bath about half hour ago, so just double checking.
I don't want any Michael Jackson stories coming out of the stream. And then Charles in the bath with kids. Nah, do that. Nah. Back to the football. So yeah. How do I feel about that starting lineup? It's, as I said earlier, as long as there's no mistakes, that could beat most teams. On our day, we've proven that we can turn up. I never like Aubameyang on the left because he can't retain the ball enough. So it's like, unless he's latching onto something or snatching onto a chance, he actually damages the attack a lot of the time. So I don't like that. And Pepe can be seen as the same, even though he receives the ball in a lot of deep areas. So there's only so much he can do. Because as I was saying to you earlier, it's a bit of a disconnect between that midfield and the attack. We haven't managed to get that working seamlessly yet. So it doesn't help that we're always changing the lineup. Like, you never know what your team's gonna be, and I suppose that's with like a lot of teams. But if you're Man City, they've been playing long enough. They know what the deal is. But I don't like Aubameyang on the left. You're guaranteed, even though defensively he does good work down there, he's not going to help the attack flow. He will finish a chance. We know what Aubameyang is good at. But Lacazette, arguably, is, sometimes he can be world class at holding up the ball.
Like a black class.
I like that. And it's like, if you could have him mixed in with Aubameyang's finishing, that's it. You've got Thierry Henry right there. But that's not the case. We've got two Thierry Henry splitting. We've got a Thierry Henry split in half.
Yeah.
The finishing of Aubameyang and the pace, and the control, and that of Lacazette and the instinct. So it's like, you know what? Are Man City going to attack enough that we can exploit the pace then?
Definitely. Definitely.
Man City only attack. That's the one thing, they're only going to attack you.
Eric Garcia, Benjamin Mendy.
I want Arsenal to win tonight, by the way.
Yeah?
100%.
Why? Because you think that I can tell. Go on. I can see the joke loading already.
What?
No, see what you're saying. See what you're saying.
It'll be easier to beat in the final.
I'm sorry for interrupting.
No, it's not even that. Arsenal's record against United under Ollie is better than Pep's, right? So it isn't about being easier. It's one. There's loaded here. So you were involved in the greatest Premier League team debate, right? With the point scoring system we do.
Yeah.
So for every trophy City win, they get closer to toppling the two great United teams off the top of the league. So one, I don't want them winning any more trophies. So that's first and foremost. Secondly, Arsenal are easy to beat. Like you are, in my opinion. I'm less scared of Arsenal than I am Man City, as an example. And plus, I like seeing Pep upset and angry. I like seeing Pep.
Why does that happen though? Why do people love getting Pep rattled? I don't get it.
Because Pep, I've seen all managers lack humility and stop being humble in defeat. But I've never seen Pep get beat and say the words, "We were beaten by the better team tonight."
But I love that though.
See, I like it at times, but there comes moments. Fergie, Wenger, even Jose at times have gone, and Klopp does it a bit as well. No matter how they get beat, they could be outplayed for every blade of grass, and there's still, they sound like Ty. It's the weather. It was raining.
Listen,
you cheat. Who's get relegated? Like everything. Do you know what I mean?
But as Arsene Wenger came out in a statement, there's a level which you protect your players at. Don't go too far though, like blaming the weather and shit. But you do have to protect certain things sometimes, and it's like it's confidence for the players. Going back to what we were saying, like going to play in that empty stadium or knowing you're going to come out to booze. There's fragile players. There's a lot of fragile players out there, and I think that does show. I'm going to get a bit deep now with the amount of depression after football. Like they're fragile human beings, man. So it's like it does. With what Ty's saying or not, it does depend on certain elements, man. How a man's going to come and approach this, and it's like, right, I'm going too deep, but let's get back to the fun side.
No,
it's like,
it makes sense.
It does, and it's like we don't take enough into account sometimes when it's like, you know.
Listen.
Oh,
read that last super chat.
What is it about social distancing?
Yeah.
Listen.
I didn't make the chairs. Don't blame me, man.
Listen,
please don't call Boris on
If
me.
you've ever been to Terry's house, yeah, he's got 3 men at the front doing tests, instant COVID
Exactly.
tests. So it's
there
like,
you go.
Someone here that Terry's hairline.
Oh,
it's cool.
Shit.
You know what's
Why are they on you, Terry? Why are they on you
Do
tonight?
you know what's mad about it? It's like one. I'm gonna buy my hair. I'm gonna buy my hairline back. It's cool.
It's alright.
But it's like, you know, I look at them things. I just don't care. I just don't care about your hairline. Trust me, bro. Trust me. Your girl would rather go out with me than she would you.
Whoa.
Boy. I ain't saying nothing, you know. Boy, that's facts though. I've seen it happen in action.
Whoa.
The stories are gonna come out. The stories are gonna come out.
Right.
You know what? If the world, some of them. So when we used to live together for years, right? We lived together for years. The amount of times, like in my younger days, I'm like, P, I'm with a girl, but you got a friend. Are you up? No, I'm sleeping. Get up. Because obviously you need someone to occupy the friend. Those are some good nights, you know.
Good nights.
Ching ching.
Ching ching.
They were good nights.
Not just those, man, but Terry's had some savage nights as well.
Let's not do that.
This man you see today is an extremely calm
Exactly.
Terry Fleurs. He's a calm man.
Honestly, as my hair's fallen out, I've got calmer. It's a madness.
See?
It's a madness. Listen, everyone who's tuning in, hit the like and share button. If we hit £300 tonight in super chat and hit 500 likes, myself and P, this man's got to drive home. So he's different, but me and P, we'll do a little skinny dip in the
Terry's
jumping
gonna wear his girl's panties on his head this time, not the shoes. Jump in that pool for you.
But you got to donate. Essentially, I will embarrass myself if you pay me to. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. 539 people watching, amazing. Also, go into the description below and download Hot Mic. Go and download Hot Mic right now. It's free of charge. You can watch this exact same stream over there now, but you can be in synchronized with your television, so there's no delay.
There we go.
It's amazing. Go get it done right about now, and yes, on everything else, it's all good.
So Adam, let me quickly ask you, coming out of COVID now with the whole football situation, if we lost today's final, how upset you think you'd be? Pissed?
Semi-final there, man.
Semi-final, sorry, I keep saying final. That
It's
whole Wembley thing.
I get what you mean.
What is it?
It's the final
Oh,
feel.
yeah.
I get it.
That's because you know it's your final game.
It's hold on a minute. Who's won the most FA Cups?
Come on, tell him.
What's that got to do with today?
It's we do
It
this.
means we've got
Cuz. We
history,
do this.
yeah?
This is
More
us.
heritage.
We do this.
You know heritage.
Come
man.
on.
Your heritage died 15 years ago.
Get out.
shit.
You see this manager? Do you see him?
Man's heritage is on the way out.
Nah, I think, like, scale of 1 to 10. You know what? I'd love to know how that happened, but I don't even want to get into that.
I'm
I'm not doing that because I've seen some mighty men fall this week. I'm not trying to be one of them. Anyway, so
Oh yeah, we won't even get into that.
what was I gonna say? Yeah,
No jokes.
Nah.
No. I was gonna touch on the Claude Arsenal TV thing, but I don't know if we should, man.
Depends what you want to say.
No. It was just the whole I was gonna touch again on that whole coach, but Adam was gonna say something, man. So I'll let you finish.
All I was gonna do is say that I'd be like 5 out of 10. I'd be a little bit annoyed, but I understand that there's probably a benefit to it. But you carry on, son. I'm just gonna leave it.
No, I was like,
I'm gonna open the door because it's very warm.
it is getting warm now. I was like, do you think there now should be?
Oh yeah, it's looking alright there, isn't it? It's looking alright outside.
Yeah.
Don't even want to see the barbecue section. It is
I
serious.
swear
Yeah,
to you.
you can't see my bar from there, can you?
No, I'm going outside.
I got a little,
Have a little
mooch up.
greasy
Got a little mooch up.
Magdalene.
It's, you can understand why we've been indulging in a couple of beverages and some burgers. It's a bit serious.
Nah, if you knew what it looked like before.
Yeah, it looks horrible in comparison. Do you know what I mean?
I don't even think it looked that bad, but you've done a flipping fantastic job.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Sir.
I almost killed myself out there when.
Thank you, my brother. Yeah. Lockdown was good. All the money that it was Phil's 40th we were going Vegas for.
Yeah.
And if it weren't for that, if Vegas had happened, I wouldn't have spent the money on the garden. It would have all that money was saved up for like 2 years to go Vegas, and then I spent it on my
But
garden.
41 is the new 40, bro. So.
Well, yeah,
But
we'll get there.
Yeah,
We'll
we've got
get
a
there.
problem with that though. We've got a
Get
problem
there.
with that because a lot of the guys who were married and stuff, it was you can tell by the noise. Their missus let them agree to it once. Now they've got to try and convince her again.
It's the same thing.
I know it don't work like that when you're
It's
married.
the same thing. What do you mean?
That's them.
He
I'm
almost
cool.
got divorced the first time. It was a massive struggle, wasn't it?
Yeah, we're talking about D.
This
Yeah.
was a massive effort for him to get that sanctioned the first time. He damn near got divorced. So the second time.
Just for going to Vegas.
Yes.
What? It's just a holiday with the lads.
Yeah, but like some of our mates have got 3-4 kids, have got mortgages, have got bills.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, I know it's hard, mate.
Yeah.
That's
Trust me,
poor,
you
man.
wait. It's 15 years we're having this conversation again.
Yeah, and I'll see you in Vegas. You'll have to come with me in Vegas, bro.
So I wanted to touch on something quite important anyway that I think is important for the football culture, and it's the racism thing. So Claude got called out for that remark. I ain't even heard it, and I'm not making any judgment on that. But I do think if on the terraces, take it back old school, if you're allowed to disrespect a man, call him any sorts of names under the sun, certain people will take it too far and get racial. Even though they don't mean it, it's still going to happen. So do you think now we should ban the disrespectful language altogether in the game of football, in the stands?
I've done many videos
Right.
on this, and I've been there. It's like I get there's always a hierarchy to how bad the offence you're giving out is. But I've asked, as a mate of mine, we've had these conversations before, and I'm not going to put words. Well, I am going to put words in your mouth, but you correct me if I'm wrong. You've told me many times you'd rather somebody attack the colour of your skin than say something nasty about your mum or your kids. Right?
Yeah, because it's not personal.
Yeah,
if you're attacking my mum or my kids, that's personal.
But that's the point. I mean, so from a personal
Skin
level,
colour,
when
it can't be
someone
personal.
when people, and that's like your opinion, so that's
My
like you've
opinion,
sort of
yeah.
educated me on, and I've always sat there and thought, listen, you kick and ban fans for racism every single time, sexism, homophobia, but then we say nothing if they're wishing cancer on a man's wife, or they're saying, I hope your kid's died in a car crash. I then sit there and think, why is that not taken with maybe not the same level of severity as bigotry, but it's almost
That's
ignored,
right.
or
exactly.
so do you know what happened today? If a Man City fan throws a bottle of water at an Arsenal player's head, I guarantee you there's a big section of Tottenham fans that celebrate that happening. They go, that's great to happen.
Of course.
Because you hit a man's head, you can take a man's eye out, you can end a man's career, but yet that seems to just be accepted. I agree with you. I agree with you.
And it's these levels of behaviour that are accepted, then it's the other levels of behaviour that creep into the game, which is why they can get away with it. Not they're not getting away with it week in, week out, or some places are, but it's like, fuck it, they're all calling these guys a cunt or this, that and the other, so we're going to take this next step further and do the most hateful shit possible. I remember Midu, the Egyptian footballer, when he first burst on the scene, they were calling him shoe bomber, all this and that. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Right, we go Lampard about his mum that just died. It's disgusting.
Yeah, I remember.
It's
I
like-
remember being at 2 different games with the company I used to work for, and the crowds were singing. This was days after his mum died. The crowds were singing, "Lampard, you let your mother down. You let your." And I'm sitting there thinking, she died a week or so ago, and you're singing at her. I agree. I agree. And if you get away with that, things will always escalate and escalate and escalate and escalate. If you give, if you give somebody an inch, at some point they take a mile.
You can go and enjoy your game and shout your disdain for someone without disrespecting them. You can. That was a fucking shit shot. Come on, do better. You can get angry and not be personal, and you know what I mean, because it's like, I'm not starting no Me Too movement here and all that nonsense, but it's like you wonder why you have these sort of situations where you get so much depression on that in these.
Super chat here says people threaten to kill Stevie G's kids for wanting to move to Chelsea.
Did you see that? What in the hell is going on, bro? This is a game of football here.
Terrible.
We're talking about.
It is terrible.
And it's like, I hate to bring this up, but I feel it's important with how now you've got the Black Lives Movement matter and things like that. I think everything needs a bit of a shakedown now. And it's like we need to start doing better all around the park. All around the park. And it's football can definitely do with a bit of that. And it's, you know, I don't enjoy going to football no more. I don't. I went to, Arsenal v Tottenham with my mate, one of my good mates, Lee, in the Tottenham end. All I heard was utter, you fucking Arsenal, the whole time. But there was a point where it's not even banter now, it's genuine hate. Like, you want to stab someone in the buttocks now because they're just playing for a while.
You know what's mad? I hate,
serious,
I
bro?
hate Liverpool.
Sort yourself out.
But it's not to that degree. Do you get what I mean? Like, I want to beat them. All I want to do is laugh at you for not winning a football match. When I meet a Liverpool fan, it's cool. You have a laugh, a joke, and banter. I don't want to hurt one, hit one. Like, I want to laugh at them for losing a football match. That's it. But I think though, this is a reflection. But it's society, bro. I know what it is. You know what it is? It's people. Football is an outlet for people who you know, it's the escape from reality for them. And I think they hate some of them. They don't like their boss. They hate their job. They're not happy in their relationship. They're upset with what they earn financially. They've got problems. And then generally all those issues they're venting is in the terraces on a Saturday, and they go at them. And it's like, I'm going to get every bit of angst and frustration out in that direction. They walk away almost feeling cleansed. I watch football for the same reason. I watch football for the same reason. Like, when I watch football, all my stresses go away.
Angry. Of course we're going to get angry, but it's like there's levels to this shit. And it's like,
I hear it.
When you're getting to that point where it's so disrespectful, so like blatant, and it's consistent, it's not just one or two incidences. These players have to go through that week in, week out. And it's like, shit, I know you get paid a lot of money. That shouldn't come into it. It shouldn't. You know, that wasn't their decision to.
But that excuse is a crazy one, isn't it? Oh, you get paid loads of money, so you should
take it.
Yeah,
you can take it.
I don't know if I agree with like that whole thing of you should be able to take it because you get paid millions of pounds.
Hell no.
But yeah, no, I think there's slight differences. I think there are some people that probably internalize their race. I know you said that you don't feel that the race thing is personal. But
no, I'm just talking back from me.
Yeah,
for you. Come and say that.
Yeah, to you
I'm like,
personally.
well, it can't personally be attacking me because you're generalising as if I was, let's just say, all blacks raped and pillaged. Then I could call me a black rape and pillager. All right, I'm that. So but it's not the case. So for you to come and call me a black this and that, I know it's more like it's coming from somewhere else. It's, you know, that's not the case that you really hate all black people. It's probably how you was brought up, what you was taught, what you was told, and it's like, I don't know. They say hate is confused admiration, so there might be some.
Perhaps that's the case.
Yeah. So I'm not saying it's right. Of course not. A lot of you, and you should take offence to it. Of course you should. But for me, it wouldn't affect me in the slightest. Like, we've done streams early on in the days, isn't it? The racial abuse was coming in thick and fast. You suck it in and just send it back, man. Or expose them, and then be like, you know what? I didn't really mean it. I was just read it out.
That's what people were saying today. Is already.
No, this was like years back. When we done some stuff on the channel years ago, man. Yeah. When you had to, because you didn't beat, man, you had to neck 3 raw eggs. Was it 3 raw eggs?
No, I think you'll find you did. You necked the eggs, and you was almost vomiting.
Oh, that's terrible. Yeah.
Actually, did I actually? I think I backed.
No, you was like, no. What happened? The bet was if Man United won, you did it. If Arsenal won, I had to do it, but we drew, so we both had to do it. No, it's terrible. No, mate, yeah. So go on, mate, what were you saying?
Yeah, no, it's just that. And then the other thing was, I guess, so you're saying, it, of course it's terrible for people to wish cancer on someone's kids, what people said to Stevie G, what people said to Lampard. I guess the difference is that racism is systemic and viewed as such, so I guess it's taken more seriously than someone's like kids being wished cancer on.
No, I agree with it being taken more seriously. I totally get with it. It should be like I said. There's a hierarchy to it, and those things are like top of the tree in my opinion. But what I don't get is why those things underneath it are just accepted.
Yeah, exactly. I think if
Do
you
you
stop
actually
one,
think they're
then you
accepted?
stop
Yeah, but
the other.
I've been in football stadiums and heard
Hell yeah.
people.
Hell
I've heard
yeah.
people do the most
Yeah.
vile stuff, and no one even cares. Stewards let it go on. It's fine. Granit Xhaka comes out and says why he swore at the Arsenal fans because what they said. It made everyone angrier at him. I didn't see a reaction on social media of the of the popular social media people saying, "Oh, you know what? We've got to back this guy. That's wrong." I saw more of a, "I don't care. You're still this." And it's like, but if he'd have come out as
professional,
but if that would have been
know
something,
better.
if it was like, if he was a gay football player or it was a female footballer that did that, and she went, it's because of all this sexist abuse I was getting, most people would go, "Oh, okay, cool." And again, those things should be taken more seriously. It doesn't mean that everything that isn't as serious shouldn't be discussed. It's a bit like, Ricky Gervais always tells this joke how he often tweets about animal rights issues. And it's just people always get angry with him and say, "Well, what about the kids in Syria? What about this problem in this country that are bigger than dogs being killed?" And he's like, well, it isn't an either or either. You can support more than one thing. And I just think it's one of those elements where I think more focus needs to be made. To
Attack the tree at the root and just get rid of all that behaviour. Full stop. There's no excuse for it. There should be no tolerance.
How do you think you do that?
So, look, it's going to be difficult, but it's like, if you're with someone like, for instance, Arsenal's a pretty family-orientated stadium. Everyone's mostly season ticket holders. You just got to shop them in. Stewards, if you see someone shouting abuse, shop them in. It's not no snitching.
Like, any kind of abuse at all.
Of course, if it's personal,
Okay,
of course.
personal.
If it's if
it's
you're
you're right. I think swear words and you're a bad footballer. You're this, you're that. Things like the referees. I'm not even going to swear, but I feel like that's where it's okay. It's when you start wishing illness. Oh, your legs get broke. Your wife this, your family that. That's where you haven't got to go there. Like this, and the reason I say that is in any other work. In fairness, even being sworn at in any other industry, the customers are done. They're finished. They're out of there. Now, I get that football is a tribalistic, passionate sport, so maybe I think you need to set up a threshold.
Yes. I know. It is
Hay
going to be
fever.
I'm all good. I'm all good. We had another super chat. Another super chat came in here. This is from Blue_FT1216. I'd love to know what the FT216 stands for. He says, after hearing yesterday's announcement, we can see both sets of away and home fans back in stadiums, or do you think it will be limited due to social distancing? I think it will be, I reckon it will be limited in the sense of mainly Old Trafford, 75,000 seater. I think what you'll see is that reduced to say 25, 30,000 to start with, and then slowly increase it. I think it'll be around 40% capacity, and then they'll slowly increase it. However, like I said this live on the air for a few weeks ago, the protests absolutely back them 100%. We haven't really seen a spike from them. There's been no massive spikes. There's people going back to work. I remember like 8 weeks ago when they started relaxing lockdown. In 3 weeks we're gonna be back lockdown. Nothing's happened. The beaches, nothing's happened. Shops opening. There hasn't been a huge spike. So I think if we go for another 2 or 3 months and there isn't a spike, I think you'll see a 40 to 50% in stadium capacity. And then maybe every month they'll let another 10% in along those lines. And then I just work with the health authorities to make sure there's no spikes coming. Because the thing is, what we've got to hope for is there is no second spike. I get the feeling with some people that I see, it's almost like you're wishing it happens. So you can say, "I told you so," and I'm like, I don't want it to happen. Who would want it to happen? I don't want to be in lockdown for 4 months again.
And if it did, why don't we propose something different and just have the elderly and the vulnerable isolate? I think that should have been the case in the beginning. And then it's hard, but
I think that's what they tried though, with the herd immunity thing, and then that idea promoted and then poo-pooed within like the space of 2 days. But who knows, man? I'm not medical.
We got to crack on eventually. That's a given, man. They're gonna have to. And if they can sustain football without crowds, maybe the future is virtual reality. And you watch from your yard.
But then how do clubs like Arsenal earn their money?
You know what? I think we do good with like iconic shirt sales and stuff like that. Like marketing, we're one of the biggest clubs in the world still, and it's like we'll still do alright. We live within our means anyway, so we'll still be alright. It's sell pepper pay for 65 mil. We'll be alright. No,
So
so
I want to talk a little Arsenal now. I want to talk a little Arsenal because obviously the game's on and everything else. And just for everyone that likes my shorts, there's a little close up for you. The shorts. You can see the back of them if you want. There's the shorts.
Jeez.
There's
Yeah,
the shorts.
damn. Thought Terry was gonna twerk then.
I can do that. I can do that.
No.
£50 super chat. I'll call it.
Terry's for sale, yeah. Whatever you want.
Honestly,
Money talks.
that's it. But
now let's get back to the lighter side of football.
So
we covered the dark.
big game. You're up against City. What's your guts telling you right now? Like who's gonna have a go? If you're gonna win, someone or a group. There's got to be a small group who are gonna have. They've got to do something. They've got to do a little something. What's your gut telling you on that?
It's Danny Ceballos for me because he's been very, very good since lockdown. And what I like about him is that he's quickened up his game. Before, like couple games back from lockdown, he was taking 2, 3, 4 touches. Now he's doing 1, 2, popping it off, and it's really helping the tempo.
Yeah.
So I think if we're gonna get something from it, he will be instrumental to a good performance. So yeah, and obviously my boy Xhaka.
Oh shit! I'm a Xhaka fan.
Yeah. Always have been, man. Always have been. That's what I'm saying. Everyone who's watching, the 633 people, I want an apology for the slander that I received for supporting Granit Xhaka when it was unpopular. So yeah,
there you go.
Give us a £50 super chat for that. Yeah.
One man for sale, one man demanding money out here. Yeah, what can I do to get going? I ain't twerking, that's for sure. No, I agree though. I agree. That's what's so frustrating about Arsenal. Like obviously it goes for any player in any team, but on our day, all our players will look good, man. And it's like they've got that in their locker. What is the problem, man? Well, we keep making these mistakes that fucking undoes it all, game after game. So it's like, as I said, and I said it again, Cindy Lauperty. I'm confident until I see us make that mistake. But because I know that mistake is there, it's like in the back of my mind. I'm like,
I'm going to say, the other day, we're going to count this together. You know, when we played Liverpool the other day, I was laughing my head off. I did it as a bit of a joke, and then it came true. I watched for about 10 minutes, and I was like, you haven't held on to the ball for more than 10 seconds. Yeah. And then I counted, right? And you didn't hold on to the ball for the rest of the game for more than 10 seconds. And you seldomly went above 4 seconds. Yeah. I'm interested to see if you're going to win, how you beat Liverpool is a once in a 10,000 game chance against those big teams. If you played any other big side and didn't only create one chance.
A George Graham Arsenal.
And even beyond that, you didn't create. You didn't create a chance. Actually, near the end you did. You created a chance right at the end that Willock should have taken. Aside from that, you didn't create a chance the whole game yourself. They come from their mistakes. If you perform like you did against Liverpool today against City, they will batter you because I know you defended well and Martin has made good saves, but you're not going to score the goals again like that. And every Arsenal fan knows 110%. When the game finished, you probably sat down and thought, "How did we?
We did that."
But listen, how many games over Arsene Wenger's latter years that we have 80% possession, batter them, pepper them, counter attack, 1 goal, boom, we lost the game 1-0, 2-1. We do some now. We do some get back luck.
Yeah,
we do some get back luck. You know, and it's like, it's I'm not saying that I want to see us. I don't care if we win the FA Cup with luck. Oh, I'll take that all day long. But we do some luck.
We are.
All right, we do fucking fuck up a lot, but it's
you're right.
We're on the wrong receiving end of a lot of bad luck over the years, man. We have been fucked over. We've been fucked over, bro. We've been fucked over.
Look at the weakness when it comes through. Paul here of the Super Chat says Arsenal need to have more than 3 shots if they want to win today. Remember that two of them shots were created by Liverpool.
Hold
it's
on.
not even about the shots.
Listen,
if we win 1-0, what do you mean and have 1 shot on target? What's he talking
about? I'm gonna take a page from Igal's book. He said Arteta's tactical system,
But there you go.
Was so fantastic that it meant our press forced the Liverpool mistakes. Do you
Yeah,
understand?
that's just a nonsense.
What do you mean?
It's a nonsense.
What do you mean?
It's a nonsense.
How?
It's a nonsense.
How?
It's a nonsense. It's a nonsense. You just got. They made a cut. Nobody was pressing.
Yeah,
Nobody was pressing Alisson when he cleared it. Why did anyone near him?
Yeah, obviously.
There's also no crowd now.
We blocked off his
boys on.
Agal is very good. Agal is basically Agal. I don't know what Agal does for a living.
Big up Agal, man.
No, he is, but what he should apply to be a spin doctor for a politician. He could make Nigel Farage not look racist. Do you know what I mean? That's how good he is at spinning it. But Paul went on to say there'll be no City player passing the ball to your strikers today. Yeah, absolutely. Because that ain't your tactic. The tactic isn't. The tactic isn't. Let's go out there and press them to make them create chances for us. It's a nonsense. You had a poor game from an offensive point of view, but it was one of those rarities where you just got away with it. But today, you know, you're not going to win the lottery twice.
Yeah. This is what goes. Well, I'll go back to. I don't like Aubameyang on the wing as well as Pepe because they both like to dribble and they both keep losing the ball consistently. Pepe will do his little thing though, but whether the final ball is not quite there yet, and it's like, all right, it's because with the build-up plays sometimes it's decent, and if you bypass them and have Tierney bomb down, you know what I mean. You can at least get a cross in it. But it's getting in. It's decent delivery actually. It's decent delivery increases chances. So, but it's still. I would still like to see the strongest team, and you have to fit them all in. So
that's why David Luiz plays.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
On his day, he's a good defender, man. But he just got too many mistakes in his locker. I think that's what. All right, you've made this. I can.
David Luiz,
100% side you.
If David Luiz is just he's a Brazilian Phil Jones.
He's worse.
Yeah, but even Phil Jones has good games.
He's worse
I
than
said on his day, innit? Whether that's once a year or not, I don't care. It's on his day, innit? We got to be positive here. Look, I was being.
I don't hear my team. I'm going to be real. I'm going to be real.
I was the one bringing the doom and gloom earlier. Now I'm getting the positive chat.
Because you're pissed. Speaking of that, there's no beer left. I'm going to the fridge. Going to my fridge.
Hey, when you're there, do you want to do me a massive favour?
Well,
could you just do that?
Yeah. My beer fridge is in this little room here, but
I'll
warm this up for you.
Yeah. Thank you. Sorry.
Terry's gonna walk round to his mansion. It was a bit of an effort.
This guy's even got a beer fridge. Yeah, bro. I want to be like him when I grow up.
Oh yeah, me too. But I hear you though on the disappointment if we lose the game. Will I give a damn that much? Probably not, man. And I'm like, I don't know if it's all these months without football. Now I was saying it's just been pressure free. You know what? It's just more or less headache now if we do get knocked out. I want to see us win everything, obviously, but I'm like, at the same time, it's like, there's no fans, there's no one there.
Yeah.
And I'm like, we're still in that rebuilding process. Realistically, we're definitely looking at about 2 years before we can think about consistently challenging, maybe.
That's true.
Maybe. So.
Did you want Arteta in the first place?
No. I didn't know who I wanted.
That's the thing. I made these earlier. Chicken and chorizo kebabs.
Thank you, man.
For that. Woo. And I season my food.
There you go.
And Terry, that's alright, you know.
I know, man. Decent.
I'm actually not wrong.
That's why I was almost in a food coma earlier. Before you got here. Burgers, Mexican steaks.
Swear.
Yeah, chicken kebabs. I was like, God damn. Pool. Bar. I was like, God damn. I might never leave. You're going to be seeing me on Terry streams every day. This is that. No, but I didn't, it's like, you never know really and truly who's even going to come in and be able to do a good job. Now I see what Mourinho's assassination attempts are like. It's like, you don't know who's coming into your club, what they're going to do. So I do know I didn't want that type of football though, that Mourinho was going to try and bring. So I definitely didn't want him, but it's like, as far as Arteta went, obviously no, I would have preferred a more seasoned professional of a manager, man. But at the same time, I was like, you know what? He's been under Pep, and apparently he's very instrumental there. So why you got to give him a chance?
Yeah,
man.
No, I get you.
So
I think
I'm happy with the appointment. I went unhappy with it. So
I think you're probably right in saying that there's a lack of options at the time. It was between weirdly, it was probably between him and Brendan Rodgers. And Brendan Rodgers wasn't even available at the time.
No, but I'm lying then, because I did want Rodgers, but I knew there was no way he was going to come out of that Leicester deal. But I did want him. But now thinking about it, long term, how good would he really do?
That's the thing, because everyone was
football.
gassing him up before. Yeah. So Yunchu was better than who and whoever. James Madison was one of the best number 10s in the it's and you see it now, and you just wonder how true were any of those opinions. How valid were they?
And it's not like the man's got a great rap record of a lot of recruitment, good recruitment. So you don't know. Rodgers? Yeah. So you don't know at that top level. So you don't know long term what he's going to do to your team. Yeah. So it's like having David Moyes at Man United. The man's specialty was finishing fifth and for a consistent.
Yeah.
You get David Moyes, you could expect nothing less than the Fellaini at your club.
Thank you.
You know? You can expect, because that's what he does.
Do you think that Brendan Rodgers is bottling the top 4 in the same way that he bottled the title race for Liverpool?
Oh no, definitely not.
Really?
Definitely not. It wasn't his fault, man. That he had a magnificent team. I don't think the squad was probably big enough, but it was pressure as well. You got to remember that. So there comes to a point where your management skills do enough, but your players may bottle it on the pitch, man. And it's like, you know what? We got a fucking chance here to fucking win this after so long. Gerrard was probably putting the most pressure on all them, man. And then he fucked it up. He was the one who fucked it. I'm just saying, because you see Tottenham do that season after season. They just bottled it.
I do think Brendan Rodgers. is. I think he's I think he's a bottler.
Yeah.
I think he's a bottler.
You reckon?
I think he's a bottler. I also think that Poch is a bottler.
I don't do that, Terry.
I'll give you an example.
No, go, man.
The Joker from The Dark Knight.
Yeah.
I know a squealer when I see a squealer. You know he's talking about doing the screen. He's a squealer. That's those guys. They're bottlers.
Yes.
They're bottlers.
Yes.
They are when it gets on top. When it gets on top, they're your mate. Always gives it Ardner.
Yes.
But when it actually comes down to you in a bar, you're in a club, it's gonna go off. It's like, where's he gone?
So let me ask you one thing then, Terry.
I
Do you still want Pochettino as Manchester United manager?
He was never my first choice.
Terry, don't do this. Terry, don't.
No, Julian Nagelsmann was. Nagelsmann was my guy.
He was up there.
But then I've looked at it more and I'm thinking, no. Poch for me, I've got a little. If Poch came in, I would take him in the sense of this seat. But the niggling feeling in the bottom of my stomach, he's a bottler.
Do you know why I can back that statement up? For years he was saying the little trophies don't matter. Because he probably knew you can't, with them squad, you can't win everything. So let's just concentrate and use that as an excuse to win stuff. Oh, all of a sudden, he's a good coach, so your team's playing. You get all the way to the Champions League final, they didn't win it. So in their minds, they're like, you know what, we're not going to come this close again. Let's fuck it off. They turned to shit after that. And he's like, you know what, I'm not even interested in that because we came close.
It's not that they didn't win the final. They didn't play in the final.
No,
they didn't even
show.
show.
That's why they shit themselves. They shit themselves, and that's just what teams like Tottenham do.
But we can't blame him for that, though. Like we can't blame Pochettino for that.
Of course you can, because throughout the whole Tottenham while he was there, he's saying certain competitions don't matter. We only want to win the big stuff. So realistically,
all competitions matter.
Exactly. How realistically, how often are you going to get to the Champions League final?
Yes.
That's such a big. They put in such a shift, and it's like, you know what? That was a bit much. You know, can we do this again? Same players playing week in, week out. Son, Kane, the Dele Alli. They was putting in shifts, man. They're like, you know what? Can we do it again? We can, but I don't really believe we can. And it's like, boss don't really care about the shitty cups anyway, and he's making us play in them anyway as well. So it's like, what? I'm going to play 50 games this year and try to achieve everything, even though he don't care about half the tournaments.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
Why,
maybe that's why.
There's a little bit.
I'm not saying that is why. Sorry, Karen.
No, go on. No, you guys chat.
I'm just saying that's maybe why that they lost faith in him and they just stopped playing for him, and that's why he just gave up as well. And it was like, you know what? Yeah, I only care about the big. Who's gone for Poch? Who's going for Poch?
Poch could literally walk into pretty much any job that he
So
wants.
where's he going?
That's what we'll wait to find out. But
he ain't going nowhere.
If Oli left now,
You know where he's
he
gonna
could
get
walk into
that?
the Manchester United job. Realistically,
Really? You reckon?
100%.
Man's not won anything. You might as well hire back David
I
Moyes.
can't lie. It doesn't matter. It doesn't even
You
matter.
reckon?
I
But what's he
guarantee
really
you.
achieved?
He hasn't. To be honest, he hasn't. In terms of trophies and all that type of acclaim, he hasn't achieved anything. We know that. But if you're talking about putting Tottenham on a certain pedestal, they are where they are primarily because of him. And say what you want about his. Yeah, that's fine. I hear you. But no matter what, we now count Tottenham as a top 6 team, despite how dead they are. We know they're dead. Of course. And we know that their team is on the brink of nonsense.
But we were doing that for 20 years.
We were.
Consistently. Where was our respect during the latter years of Wenger?
But you
was bad like Nilsson and Shamak up front, bro.
Yeah, that was terrible.
Nilsson up front, but Shamak and like, you know what I mean? It was
that was because the reason you didn't get the respect is because you were at the top and you fell. Whenever you're there and you fall down, you don't get respect for being, because it's always seen as you're playing beneath yourself. You know, this has been the best Tottenham team of our generation, and the banter is. They didn't win anything.
Exactly.
And I love that. And for me, look, Poch is a good manager. Look, if Poch starts go somewhere else before United and wins a few trophies, cool. If he comes to Man United, I'll support him. But I've got this little horrible feeling he's a bottler.
Exactly. He's the man's not really a winner. He's not. Otherwise, you would win everything like Mourinho. That's why Mourinho.
When he cried getting to a Champions League final. That tells me that's your ceiling. Top managers, they celebrate. I don't cry. He was crying like his son or daughter was just born. He was crying like he just done the treble or quadruple. Man made a final. Really? Who cries getting to a final? Well, you two might cry tonight if you beat City.
Nah, we're not doing that.
Cry your eyes, mate.
Come on.
When I went to the stadium tour in Madrid, of La Bernabeu, the most amount of trophies. What are you trying to say that again? It's a por favor.
That's not bad Spanish. Sounds more Greek, but it's good Spanish. The accent's
it's
alright.
When I went to the Bernabeu, with the stadium tour, I've seen some trophies I've never heard of in my life. They've won it. They've won a lot. When this banter starts from the classroom, what do they talk about? They talk about how many trophies your club has won. That's all they give a damn about. They're not breaking it down. They don't care. They don't care what trophy means what. All they care about is how many trophies is my team compared to yours. And
size of trophies as well.
Pochettino does not care about that. He's in it for personal accolades. Like, I just want the big ones. Fuck your the FA Cup. Fuck your Milk Cup or whatever it's called.
But then I don't even think that's fair though, because if you think about it, all the banter that Tottenham fans get, I can't believe I'm actually backing Tottenham.
No, I can't either.
But it's fine. Let me do it.
Go on.
But all the banter that they get, all the sort that they get, if they now won the League Cup or they won even an FA Cup, people say, yeah, but it's only the League Cup. It's only the FA Cup.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. They still won something though.
We wouldn't be happy with that.
They're always going to get banter. Yeah, they're always going to get banter. Listen, Man United have 19 games unbeaten, playing good football. You know, Bruno is the greatest attacking midfield signing statistically ever, like in his first 10 games. But still no respect, and I don't expect respect from anyone.
Oh, he gets respect. It's just United. You're
no.
And he won the flipping goal of the month for a little side foot volley when he didn't deserve to win it. It's not even silly. It's just like, bro, it doesn't make sense.
It does, Bruno.
It doesn't make sense.
No.
And then you lot are getting these stupid VAR decisions that would never get accepted from someone else. So of course.
By the way, I've got a few pictures for you with VAR decisions that didn't go away this year. Can't shout on the screen. No, you ain't gonna look. See these ones here. Red card that should have been Mason Greenwood. The foul on Darren Taylor, arm in his face. The handball that was given as a goal after touching man's arm.
That's a handball.
He's touching his arm. He's touching his bicep. No, he's touching his bicep. You can see it, bro. Bro, this man's got big muscle. Like, bicep, bro. But the point is,
stop taking screenshots. Alright?
Somebody sent them to me.
The thing is, VAR or no VAR, you're always going to have these decisions. The refs are never going to get. That's what we just need to get right from the jump. We just need to swallow it, because it's going to happen. It's happened since forever. It's going to happen forever.
Wasn't that the initial point of VAR?
No.
It was. Of course it was.
Yeah, only on objective decisions. All the objective decisions are doing. If it's offside, it's offside. Yes. If there's handball in the middle to a goal, if they see that it's touched the hand, they give it. The subjective decisions It was. Just
Oh, you mean like yellow cards and fouls? And,
yeah, like,
okay.
and then it comes down, and this is where fans get confused. So the other day, I saw the whole of Twitter. This is the voice. This is how they how can it be clear and obvious when he's offside by 1 inch? That's not clear and obvious. Yes, that clear and obvious protocol doesn't count on objective decisions like offside. It's either was it on or was it off. Yeah. Where it's clear and obvious is when it comes to was it a penalty. So example being Victor Lindelof's tackle on Zaha. Some people will say pen. Some people will say.
What do you think?
He won the ball first. He won the ball first. But the point is, this is what they'll say to the referee. They'll say, "Did you see Lindelof make contact with Zaha?" If the referee says no, he didn't make contact, they go, "Actually, he did. He touched the leg at the same time, or just before the ball, or just after the ball." Would that change your opinion on your decision? Yeah, it would. That's then a clear and obvious mistake because he didn't think it was contact. If he says no, I saw there was contact, and I think it was fair, or no, it was simultaneously, or he got the ball first, in my opinion. If they look at it and slow it down and go, "Oh, he might have slightly touched the leg just before the ball," they've got no power to overturn that because that isn't a clear and obvious mistake. What we need is to hear what they're saying because it would make more sense to us.
They don't want to do that, man.
No, but they do because it would educate people. If the other day Trent should have got sent off against Arsenal. But I just want to know what is going on in their minds.
To be honest, I don't even think that will matter because how many times have the referee come back and apologised now and said, "Oh, we made a mistake." Not the rest, but the VAR. They've come back and they've said, "You know what? We're sorry. That goal should have stood."
Yeah. Like
I think you still get that, even though they made that decision.
Man United one should have been a penalty. Should have been overturned. But again, we have to be very careful with what they're saying here. So, VAR saying it was a mistake doesn't mean they will still overturn it because the point is, if the referee is saying, "I think it is," why? Because of this, and they go, "Oh, we did." They're not there to overturn the referee's decision making. They're there to say, "Did you see X?" "No, I didn't." Well, then you.
Maybe you're right. Maybe if we hop them up as well a bit more,
and that's what we have to understand. The referee might say, "No, listen." They might say, "No, we don't think it is a penalty." Why? Well, no, I saw all those things, and I think it is. It doesn't matter what VAR say.
So let me ask you a quick question.
It's the referee's decision.
Do you guys think refereeing's got lazier since VAR has been introduced?
No, I think it's got worse. Not worse. No, I think more intensive because they don't want to be overturned. They want to make a point.
I think it's just intensified how bad it was before.
Like,
I don't think refereeing was brilliant. And someone told me this the other day. Apparently, one of the only countries that has official professional referees is England. I didn't know that was true.
But also, we don't. But we don't know how. But we don't know how bad their decision making is because none of us watch the football regularly. That's the only thing I would say. We don't know because we're not watching it. I don't know how good the referees are in Albania, bro.
But then also,
not anymore.
No English referee even made it to the bloody World Cup.
And I get that, and I'm not defending them. I don't think they're great, and that isn't the point I'm making. What they need to do for us is explain things to us. So the point I'm making is, VAR could turn around and say, that was a mistake from the referee. 10 other referees can say, that's a mistake from the referee. And I get that, and I'll accept it, and I'm absolutely at one with it. But the point is, do they have the power to overturn the referee's decision if the referee's made a mistake in their eyes, as opposed to the referee not seeing something? Because then it isn't a clear and obvious error from the referee's point of view.
And how long do you give that time frame as well? If you wait until the end of the game almost before you realise, oh, actually, we did make a mistake. That Sunderland goal should have counted at the beginning of the game. We fucked up. Can you then give it? What do you do?
What's interesting is though is that
rectify that.
No, exactly.
Bro, I don't know. I was even trying to think of some solutions the other day. I was thinking, what if we just ban people talking about decisions? Completely ban it.
Listen,
and then that's it.
Yes.
The only the fans, not the fans, the clubs,
managers, don't let the fans get involved.
Managers and club representatives. Maybe they have an official VAR representative at the club. They're the only people that can appeal the decision, so that fans like us can't talk about it anymore. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. It's
NFL. Sorry. Stephen, thank you for the super chat, bro. Appreciate that, my man. Everyone who's watching, go check out Stephen's YouTube channel. He raises awareness for liver disease in children. Go follow it. Go do that. Go donate. Do what you got to do. Go check man out. Thank you, Steve-O.
Yes.
Appreciate that, my man.
We need more of in the game. Positive shit like that, man.
That's right.
Hell yeah, Steve.
Well, we got actually kick off in 3 minutes, boys.
Yeah, bro.
There we go.
Come on, you still.
We don't really need to watch the game. It's fine. We're having a good time. Let's not ruin it.
I'm a little bit mash up, so I'm all good. Like,
You got anyway.
But I was on it last night, bro. I was on it last night as well, man. I was on it last night as well. You ain't seen that?
I was out.
Yeah, man. We had a few neighbours round, and that because we set the bar up and everything last night with the champers. Look at that, bro. Look at that, man.
Yo, no one wanted to tell me now. Alright then. Snakes.
I wasn't even there. I was at a different team. Yeah, I just came today.
You were out as well?
I didn't get an invite to that.
That was
you come tomorrow, bro.
Yeah, I see.
Right.
This is what it is. He just wants his little suburban neighbours.
I see. Till the next. You're right tomorrow, Steve. Yeah. All right. That's the green light from Terrace.
In fairness, I was saying to the other half, I was using it also as a bit of a barometer, like to cook for that amount of people. Because in a few weeks' time, in a little kids thing, with like parents will come over and things like that. I'm like, it's just getting my timing right. So it was a nice little dry run for my timing because I'm a bit of a perfectionist when I cook. What do you think of my chicken tricks?
Bro, I can't lie. Honestly, I thought it was
Bro, why did you do that?
I've been baptized.
Sorry.
Right,
Well, you guys are about to get lubricated. You're getting lubricated here, brother. Lubricated.
Now, first thing I want to say is, what is the point now of even playing at Wembley? Jesus Christ, man! You may as well be at Hackney Marshes,
Prestige, man.
No, but I think it's for the players. No, it's for the players though. Like from a player point of view, you still played there.
They don't give a shit. This is Arsenal, Man City. They've been there bare times. You're talking about probably bare World Cup winners out there. I can't remember.
Not in the Arsenal team.
Hey, stop it. I saw you got World Cup winners.
Who?
Wait, World Cup winners or
not
players?
playing though.
Winners. Like,
Ozil, bro.
Mertesacker's got Ozil. He ain't even here.
You know,
Ozil is sitting at home playing
He's an
Fortnite,
affiliate
bro.
of Arsenal. He's an affiliate. So
Exactly.
World Cup winners.
Who else is there? Saka's a future World Cup winner as well when England
With England win it, yeah,
exactly.
okay, cool.
Come on.
So there's your team. Who's won the World Cup in that? Xhaka ain't won it. Tobias ain't won it. Even your bench.
Nah,
Lacazette
is French, innit? So obviously.
Yeah. Do you know what I love? Do you know what I love about Ozil? What I love about Ozil? Ozil tweeted, didn't he? Ozil tweeted, didn't he, saying like I'm fit and ready to play. And I'm like, that's so dumb. Like, but do you know that Joey killed it though? Because they won. I didn't realise they won the league yesterday around the other day, Real Madrid. Gareth Bale, like the way he's been behaving. I'm making right. He has been even abused by Real Madrid. Man's helped them. Man scored 3 goals in 3 different Champions League finals and incisive goals, and yet the fans.
They are habitual disrespectors. You win the league.
But did you see Anita from Gold Digger? She's like, isn't it a coincidence? It's not a coincidence that they win the league. Like, he must feel shameful right now, Eden Hazard, because the man has not. I don't think he's got an assist or a goal all season in the league.
I think he's got 1 goal.
1 goal.
1 goal.
He's been the deadest season of his life.
It's a waste, man.
Benzema though, that guy. I think the only reason he was overlooked is because of Ronaldo.
Yeah, probably. Like, and it makes me wonder how good was he playing when Ronaldo was there? Like, I didn't get a chance to take it in.
Yes,
it's crazy.
Yeah, Benzema's good, man, but he's not gonna score like Ronaldo level goals.
Nah, never.
He's never gonna.
So
That
Terry, if
consistent.
Arsenal win, you jump in the pool. If
Scotty
you lose,
Pills,
if they lose, and the boys jump in the pool. Yeah, we'll do that. But 500 likes and £300 in super chats.
How much we got so far?
Probably about 50 quid.
Bro, come on.
Game's kicking off now.
Come on.
Otherwise, because man ain't doing it for free, bruv.
Nah, you can't do that.
That's right.
But man is a bit hot. Somebody's pointed out to me a minute ago, going, Terry's wearing old socks. I'm like, yeah, I always wear old socks. My thing.
They are on you tonight, sir. Scrutinized.
Here we go. The game is kicking off.
Here we go.
This ain't being abused.
Yeah, that's always. I'm almost.
Do you know what's mad? When I saw him play the other day, that Eric Garcia, that was just one I missed. I had no idea who he was.
I've heard his name, you know. I don't ever think I've seen him play. Is it a youngster? One of these little youngsters they got that they play.
I literally don't know who he is.
Yeah. God damn.
It's the thing I'd say, but I do YouTube talking about football, but yeah, I'm not an encyclopedia on football. There's so many players I've got no idea who they are.
Exactly. There's only so much you can keep up to date.
They're going to do the knee when they blow the whistle? Probably. Yeah.
I still can't believe this. Look at it. Look at the state of it. Massive arse stadium. It's just dead, bro.
Empty.
Empty. Right, yes. Wembley.
You're going to do what
Let's
Ty
go.
does? Every goal. I love Ty. After every goal, an Arsenal player scores, just gets on a knee. I love it. I'm like, bro, this guy's funny.
That's the goal.
Obviously, we've been in the studio with him when he gets like that. You ever seen the Mope video where he gets these? He goes in, he thanks the NHS, and then just switch straight into. He's like, the game's kicked off now, ladies and gentlemen. Do me a favour, download Hot Mic. All the information is inside the description below. Hit the like button, hit the share button. Right, let's have a little bet now. We're gonna every time Arsenal get possession, we're gonna count. I don't think you'll have the possession for more than 10 seconds in the opening 10 minutes.
So if it's down the left, you'll be accurate. You won't keep it for more than 10 seconds.
That's cool.
Down
And
the
secondly,
right.
I also don't think you'll have more than 7 shots on goal today.
Okay. All right. Boom.
What's the bet then?
I definitely don't think we're gonna have more than 7. So I think you're right there. I'll just show that.
I
right
disagree.
now. Yeah.
Wait. 7 or more or 7?
7 maximum for me. You've got to be 8 or more.
7 or more, or 7 is the same.
Would you even have 7 or more shots against City?
Yeah, we did.
No way.
We beat them 3 times this season.
No
bro.
way.
Beat them 3 times. City are our
That's what
bitches.
That's what makes me sick with United, you know. It's such a shit manager and it's like
They're our little dog.
it's like, come on, man.
Well, he's a dead guy.
They're our little pup that we're training. So they are.
No, they're quality. You have got quality players, so it's like it's only right after a while. It's
Or
like,
Mendy.
And Mendy makes you feel
Although
like
when Arsenal win, Raheem Sterling might have a madness game today.
well, that's
No
what we
way.
need to clamp down that man for sure, man. It's Raheem Sterling is the man that's gonna. Oh, actually, and Mahrez, I keep getting it. Sometimes it doesn't matter.
What about Kevin De Bruyne, bro? Hang on.
Kevin De Bruyne's good. Yeah,
Every time that ball goes into the box, how scared do you feel?
Not very, you know.
Yeah.
We look solid now.
Good shape under Arteta. I like that poor pass from
It's
Kevin
cool.
De Bruyne. So you wouldn't see. You know what's mad? See Kevin De Bruyne's pass there,
Oh,
taken out.
Here we
Every
go.
time Fernandez does that, the world cries. But watch how many times he does it tonight. I bet you he plays at least 8 or 9 passes that don't that get cut out. At least 8 or 9.
But Bruno's not as good as Kevin De Bruyne, so.
But he is.
Did you ask the fans what they thought the result was gonna be? What would the
Fans, what's your score predictions, people? Get them in. I can't read it from this far
The
away.
most important people
I
we've
did.
been covering all
6
sorts
to
of
Arsenal.
serious topics.
What is your score prediction? What are you going to do? Is it, what are you going to win or lose? In 90 minutes, we're talking here.
90 minutes.
90 minutes.
1-1.
1-1. What did you say?
Arsenal 1-0.
You win mistakes, man. I want you to win, but you're getting beat 4-1 today.
Oh shit, okay.
4-1.
4-1.
Are you
you're gonna
crazy?
lose. 4-1.
No way.
Terrace, who's
Oh
adamant
my
it's
days,
gonna be
what
4-1.
Right, so.
1,
No.
2,
1,
3.
2.
That's a foul.
Hang on!
That's definitely a foul.
Oh my god!
Obviously.
Hang on, you had this. You had,
What I'm
by the way,
talking
one,
about,
when you get possession, you don't start with 1 because 1 takes 1 second to get to. You
got
get it? 1. That's what it is. But that's mad here. That was a foul, I thought. But look at it. How close was this? Raheem crosses. Oh, that's good defending there by
Future Scottish captain.
Kieran Tierney.
He's improved a lot, man, since he come back from that setback injury.
Yeah, he's a very good left back. I told you, man, when you signed him this summer, I told you how good he
He
was.
did.
I've
Definitely.
never selected him up once. Mahrez crosses here.
Nah, where that goes.
Oh,
He-
counter attack. So 1,
Oh.
2.
Yeah, go on.
It's gone already. Like I knew it
Nah,
was going.
nah,
Mendy,
it's alright, it's alright,
3
it's alright.
seconds you had the ball for there. Honestly, 10-second wonders, bro.
Mendy really makes you think you can be a
But
professional.
what I said to you earlier, it's
That's right.
guaranteed because there's a disconnect with the defence midfield and the strikers in particular. Like the front line,
You're like a
You can't get them
dysfunctional
to
family.
play.
Like a
Yeah.
dysfunctional family.
we can't get that flow to play. Like whether you're letting them free to run down the wing, that's fine. But it's like apart from that, the football don't flow,
Hey!
man. It don't flow.
Hey! Off it goes.
Mendy is
Lovely.
so poor.
That's
Mendy
what I'm
is
saying.
honestly
Pepe
shocking.
will get the better of this guy today, I promise you.
Jeez, man's out here in his
Pepe,
t-shirt. He
he's
don't
got a
care.
You're at Wembley, bruv. He's got jeans on at Wembley.
That's
You
what I'm
mug.
saying.
You
That's what I'm
mug.
saying. No one
It's
don't
Wem-
care.
Hang on, your manager's got a tank top. Why are these men not in suits?
Fancy the tank
He's
top.
always
What's wrong with
cash.
that?
though.
Pep looks like he's going to the shop for milk. He's got jeans on. What is he wearing? It's Wembley. That's a.
What did I say? What did I say at the beginning? You might as well go to Hackney Marshes, bro. No one cares anymore. There's no fans there.
Suit, bro.
It's a semi-final.
Suit at Wembley.
It's a
What's wrong with man's not respected? I hate that. I hate
and also,
that.
when we came off the bus, the players were in suits. It's alright, man.
Crazy.
Chill out.
Hang on,
It's
Arteta as well. He looks like IT support.
Nah, he's alright.
Sitting there, with, honestly, little tight chinos on and that weird.
He's not alright, Adam. He's not okay.
No,
It's not right for that.
Disrespect.
I've got a honestly, if you're a player and you cut the team that has had the least amount of haircuts will lose. When you go to Wembley, you got to have a shaved haircut. You got to be proper, mate. Proper.
Is that a real thing?
It's a real thing. That's why I didn't cut my hair today. My hair's getting cut tomorrow before my semi-final.
I swear.
I'm superstitious.
Oh, right, I should have done that then. What happens if you lose?
What? If we lose,
Yeah.
then someone else can cut our hair. If we all cut our hair, honestly, I remember it was put in my head as a kid. I remember this guy went to take a penalty at Wembley in the final, and he had all like this is before stubble was even popular. It was stubble, and it was all like untidy. I remember like Ilmiski didn't have shave before the game. Wembley, you've got to treat it with respect, right? And he missed. And ever since then, it's been in my head. I've been like, no, you got to go Wembley. Like you do. Even when I go for like to watch Man United play, I like make sure I haircut the day before and shave in the morning.
You're that superstitious.
Yeah, 100%. It's in my brain. Everything's in your brain, but you know what I mean. It goes mainly down the left. Oh, nice. Gabriel Jesus, KDB, overhit pass.
But it went to its man.
No, that don't count. It overhit it.
So it doesn't
KDB
count.
crosses.
Doesn't count if it goes.
KDB's cross cut out. It's twice now. KDB's their crosses and passes don't come off. We're gonna count. We are gonna count.
Alright, yeah.
By the way,
you're gonna count.
Yeah. It's 2 now. 2 there for KD.
I'm trying to concentrate and send my chi in to make sure they don't make any mistakes. I'm like, boys, got to be on point for 90 minutes. Whole 90 minutes.
I think, from a karma
game
point of
goes.
view, if you just have a go at Kevin De Bruyne on that, it won't come good. It won't work against you.
I think the opposite. I think
Listen, everyone who's tuning in, thank you. Hit the like button, hit the share button, hit the retweet button right about now. Nearly 1,000 of you tuning in. If you want to watch this game live, download Hot Mic. All available for free in the description below. Use TFT and follow the Football Terrace over there. Oh, they're coming forward here, City. They're coming forward. Here it is. Riyad Mahrez. Oh. Crosses. Good defending. Corner ball.
Come on. Let's get some composure, lads.
Okay.
Come on. When we get composure.
It's getting better. Remember, download Hot Mic now. It's 0-0 as it stands. 2 Gooners with me. Are they going to be crying 90 minutes?
Oh, yeah.
Whatever happens, me and this man are getting a rat ass tonight.
Yes, that's
Ching
it,
ching,
bro.
brother.
Ching,
Ching ching.
Ching.
So Phil hasn't seen my daughter for like months because of like lockdown and stuff. She kind of forgot who it was, and she all day she's been going, "Daddy, there's a man here." Dad, who's the man? Man, it's Uncle Phil. And then she was like, "Okay," she's comfortable, and she just keeps, "Man, it's a man."
Classic.
Actually, my dad's birthday today as well today.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, happy 65th birthday, Dad.
What better present to get him than an Arsenal win?
There's a Spurs fan, isn't it?
I know.
Right, come on, Arsenal.
There we
Come
go.
on. Let's just
Come on.
relax. Let's play these balls out nice and calmly.
Let's get it.
Oh!
Don't worry about that. It's
By the way,
alright.
if you make a mistake, you have to praise everything. Oh, Raheem!
Fuck me,
foul.
man. So,
Oh, I got away with it, Raheem. Who's number 20?
Mustafi,
Is that-
obviously.
yeah.
Oh, Mustafi.
It's
Waste
you know what
man!
happened, yeah? This was almost identical to when City had it in there.
Hang on,
yeah?
that's nothing to do with
But
you.
it's
You didn't
like-
make a mistake. That's all about the press, Egal. That's
No,
just
no,
the
no.
press. It's not a mistake, is it? It's
It
the
is a
press
mistake.
scout.
It's a mistake because he should have just fucking launched it, man, when he saw this.
I know it's a mistake. I'm being sarcastic. Here goes
But
KDB.
that's exactly
Will
what
this,
Man
will this
City
pass
done.
come off or will it be cut out?
We're not.
Oh.
Shame. Counts.
Oh.
Come on, Arsenal.
If they're going to score in a minute, you're being
Let's get to
battered
30
already.
minutes.
Ah, lovely KDB. Crosses. It's the goal! Clean up the line! Granit Xhaka getting peppered already, bro. Yeah, by the way, with 9 minutes in, you haven't had the possession
We're
for more
not-
than 4
we're not
seconds
even
yet.
in
It's alright. World class
You haven't had the
defending.
ball for more than 4 seconds in 10 minutes!
World class defending.
Look at this prick in a t-shirt and jeans. I'm sorry, Pep. I'm sorry, bruv. Honestly. You guys sit?
Hold on, Terry. You didn't exactly make an effort for this semi-final.
Ain't my team, bruv. Ain't my team, bruv.
Excuses.
We're not even 10 minutes in.
No,
And you
this is
We're
not
not
looking good,
even
man.
10 minutes in, and it's already
Not
been
looking good.
hairy moments. I'm concerned.
Under this pressure, obviously, it can be forgiven. You get made into a mistake, but don't keep playing from the back.
that?
Fucking kick
What's
it.
that?
You know what I'm saying? I don't even care. Just don't play it short, bro. Don't play it short.
That's what we're counting for. So we're counting that. Listen, everyone is tuning in. Remember, we're jumping in the pool at the end of this. We get 500 likes and £300 in super chats. Get them in right now.
Show me the money.
I love that film. You watched Jeremy White?
No, what's that?
Right, see, this man's only 24, 25. Like young, isn't it?
What's Jeremy?
I bet he's seen Coming to America though. So there's no excuse.
Yeah, like, it's a Tom
Jeremy
Cruise film
White
where he
is
plays
a
a
film.
sport agent. There's a scene with Cuba Gooding Jr. and him.
When Cuba Gooding Jr. used to be.
You guys heard the expression "show me the money"?
Yeah.
Yeah, it comes from that film.
Fair.
But it's a scene where he's just like, "Show me the money." It's great. It's a great scene.
I watched Pulp Fiction for the first time yesterday too. Yeah, man.
Like, you know what's mad though, bro? We're just old. That's why we're like, hey, we thought we didn't come out. We went cinema and shit.
But
that
film I watch at least 3 times a year, probably.
They're coming forward.
Probably.
I don't get the point of it.
Such a good
It's a good film, but what's the point of the film? Like, what's the moral of the
Just
story?
good storytelling, and the way it's structured is not in how it's normally a film would be structured.
But that's how
jumbled up.
Yeah, that's how a lot of Tarantino films are. Though. Look at that. He goes KDB.
Oh
Things
God!
go-
What is this, bro?
Another missed pass by a third missed pass by KDB in the game.
Terry, you win, man.
I know.
You win. It's okay.
I win just by attrition.
It's alright. Danny.
They got it away again. Right, so that's
Hey, man.
4,
Come on.
5,
Pepe! Whoa!
6, 7.
I told you, stops. Down the right is where we'll hold on to it a lot longer than the left.
Well, it's
but
true.
it's-
You went from 4 seconds to 7 seconds.
It's poor. It's poor. Poor Pepe has to come so deep every time. And Bamyang's always forward, but he can't dribble to save shit. And it's sorry, I'm not gonna swear. It's just started. It's alright.
So that was a nice
pressure.
pass by
It's
KDB.
soaking
Though,
up
to be
the
fair, that
pressure.
was pretty tasty. That's pretty weird.
Yes!
Oh,
Come
here
on
we go.
now! Come
1,
on!
2,
That's cool. It's cool.
3,
It's ref.
4.
Thank you.
Okay, that
Thank
counts.
you.
We'll
Finally.
stop counting now because the game stopped. We're on 4 seconds. We'll continue after that. Will you go past 10 seconds?
Probably not within the first 20 minutes. I think we'll have to wait for City to just ease off the gas a little bit before that happens. We can't pass the ball, bro. It's, 1-2 passes.
And it mad
As soon
though,
as it gets
isn't
to
it
a
mad
certain
that
point,
Arsenal Football
it's-
Club can no longer really pass the ball against top sides?
Yeah.
Are you in against the best manager in the world?
Others, so 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
There we
Well
go.
done. 11,
There we go.
12.
What a
30.
ball! Oh, he's
Oh, it's over.
I'm Danny, though, love that.
He
Yeah,
actually
just practice.
Yeah,
Practice.
no, he's right to finish it. Do you know why you're right to finish it? Because if you don't hear the whistle, if the whistle goes before,
So,
after you
go
score,
on.
There's-
see, that could be onside. See, he's right to put
Don't
it in there.
do
That could
it.
be onside, bro.
Don't do it. Come on. I don't think he's
I
off.
think he was off.
Come on. Come on.
How long is it?
Go to VAR. Are they
Yeah.
are they doing it?
Yeah.
Are they doing it?
They
You know
must be
why?
checking. It depends if John Moss blew his whistle or not.
Do you remember when Robin Van Persie against Barcelona had that shot goal after the whistle went?
And he got
Legitimately.
sent off.
Ah, that is
Sent
so poor, bro. Ainsley, man. Why are you diving in like that?
Where is he playing anyway?
Left
He's like,
wing back.
hey, why? Where's Kolasinac?
Nah, we don't want that.
I know, man.
We don't want
Maybe,
that.
I know.
That's
But
oath.
Ainsley, I ain't seen him play there before.
Nah, man. This is like, do you know what? It reminds me of
He
when
was just getting good at right back.
it reminds me of when Ox was just being shifted about. He played left wing back for us in a semi and a final, and then he left. Ox.
Ah, yeah.
So it wouldn't surprise me if the same thing.
Maitland Niles is dead, bro.
It's alright. It's alright.
What?
Let's
But
not
why would
play
you
down
not?
that
Like,
fucking rat.
what's
Oh,
Kolasinac done wrong? The
He
Maitland
fucked up.
Niles.
He fucked
Tottenham
up one of the
mistake.
games, yeah.
Ah, right, yeah,
Pass
there we
back.
go.
But to be honest, it's it's the way we're playing. Like, if you're gonna insist on playing, don't keep passing it to him, and that's your only outlet. Like, he ain't got many options. There wasn't many options, and I keep saying, when you got, like, we're not doing good wing play really. So the poor man had no choice but to keep going back.
That's not a foul. That's not a foul. Hey, don't get stupid bookings, Danny. Come on. Let's be sensible.
What Danny Ceballos really needs to do is get rid of that top knot.
Nah, he's alright. He used to be a hairdresser.
You know what? Really? You know what?
That's good to you. So you think he knows what he's doing. Trust him.
So let me ask you a question.
Go on.
Ceballos.
Yeah.
Obviously, if we don't get to sign him,
yeah,
massive waste of time playing him, or not? Because you're almost starting from zero now. You've got to fill that void. Now he's getting good.
That's actually a flipping good question. That's actually really good.
And that's why I don't like lone players taking the spotlight like that. I detest it unless you know you're going to sign him.
Yeah, but I said, but the thing
unless
is,
you're going to win
he
something.
he hasn't really set the world alight. I said if he'd have set the world alight, then Madrid would have kept him. Oh! Aubameyang! He misses, he clapped it. Aubameyang misses. Aubameyang misses.
Man, Aubameyang! You would have bet your garden on that.
True.
It was
Onside.
How Aubameyang?
That's so bad.
How?
That's so bad.
How?
He didn't even force a proper save.
He could have even just like,
that's so bad. He just smashed it,
yeah.
yo.
He didn't need to take that touch. He could let it run through him. He could let it run past him. That would have been easier. But that's a bad miss.
Yeah, that was bad. For a man of Aubameyang's level, that was poor. You have to class that as poor, man.
But there's chances. Let's look at the positives.
Growing into the game.
I love these cliches.
Yeah.
I love these cliches.
Oh, but you have to tuck that away, man.
See, that was a proper striker like a Martial or Rashi. That's buried, mate.
Well, yeah, with no crowd, of course they're gonna bury it.
Exactly.
But you man got no crowd either.
Well, it's opposite. What's the opposite? It needs the crowd.
Who's
he gonna front flip in front of?
I love these council estate lives, bro. Oh, that's lovely by Raheem Sterling. KDB down the left. Look at the space of KDB though.
Fuck.
Oh.
Come on.
Oh, that's KDB. Look how bad that pass. A fourth bad pass from KDB.
Numbers.
Fourth.
There we go.
Fourth. The point I'm making, everyone's like,
10,
every
yeah.
pass he makes. Oh, we can't. Sorry, 5.
No, we're on about 7 now.
6.
For who?
For us.
7.
We retain him.
Oh,
possession.
fair.
8.
Are we counting how many successful passes Granit Xhaka makes? Because he's made
You can do that.
so many. It's about 15.
You can count it on your
Guys,
on one
guys.
hand.
God,
Do we have to?
man.
Do we have to?
Come on.
Okay.
That's the
fairness,
thing. We
though.
don't need to.
Let's go, boys.
Man City done the exact same thing. As soon as they got shut down
Woo!
a tiny bit, launched
Woo!
it.
That's a nice
That's
pass by
it.
Keane.
Let's play now. Come on,
Yes.
man.
He goes Bellerin.
And that's
Give
what
it to
I'm
him.
talking about.
Give it
That's
to
a
him.
Give the ball to
business,
Pepe. He's better than you, Bellerin.
Go on. Go on
Oh,
then.
I
Go on
think-
then. Go on then.
Oh, it's a goal!
Oh! Ow! Yes!
Arsenal score! Arsenal
go.
score! What a goal!
What a pass!
Pepe there with a pass as well,
What a
bro.
goal!
Pepe with a pass as well, bro.
Woo!
Pepe down the pass.
Okay,
Yes.
okay.
I hope it's offside. It'd be funny, wouldn't it?
Oh, don't even joke.
That's well onside.
He's cool.
He's
man.
onside.
Woo!
Cross and Pepe,
Pepe
lovely.
assist.
Jeez.
Clutch.
Lovely.
Have
Lovely.
it.
Okay, why does he finish the more difficult chance and not score the easy one?
Innit?
Oh, come on, man. Thank you, sir.
a
Thank
barrier.
you, sir.
Woo!
Mm.
Now I can stop sweating. All right.
Woo!
Right, now we're cooking with gas.
I just
Right
popped as well. This is Pep versus Arteta. I didn't even think about it
Yeah,
the
bro.
whole time. The whole time leading up to this.
Yeah, bro.
Gee,
Look
oh,
at that.
hang on. I've got to update the score on the. Where's my mouse?
bang.
There it is, underneath Olives.
What are your loyal fans saying?
I
Let's
don't know.
go.
They're not. They'll be happy, I reckon, for you.
Woo.
Hell yeah. Right, Arsenal.
Right.
Let's just
That's it. That's it. That is it.
keep it.
No
tight.
stupidity.
Exactly. Oh my God.
No,
All of a sudden.
it's cool.
What
It's
is
cool.
he doing though?
It's cool.
Just like,
It's cool. We just need to chill.
Hang on, Zane here in the super chat says, "Come on, you Gooners. We want to see Frodo Baggins, aka Ollie, in the final. Aubameyang hat-trick.
I'm banging.
That's my guy Zane.
Frodo.
That's my guy Zane. By the way, I don't know if you've heard this, Zane. We've got a little thing. If we hit £300 in super chats tonight, mans are jumping in the pool.
Keep dropping that.
Drop the
Please,
super chats,
bro.
boys.
We need that.
I'll banter Arsenal all day long, right? But credit where credit is due. That was a goal. What does that super chat say, bro? I can't read it.
It says, see, possession is the most meaningless stat. Winter surfer. You see you? I agree with you today. I agree with you today, my guy.
I agree that
Yeah?
it's meaningless unless you're creating opportunities with it. And I think
That's what we're doing.
Yeah.
Obviously, our Terrace army.
Yes,
Come
whoa,
on.
fellas. Game ain't over yet.
Nah, don't worry
by
about
the
that.
way.
We're going to win, what? 6-0? What? Come on.
But for me, I told you all along I want Arsenal to win. Why? Because they're easier
Go
in
on.
the final.
Go on, then. Ref, that's a foul.
You ain't going to be able to cope with Bruno Fernandes, Rashi.
This guy, bro.
Rashi.
Honestly.
Let's
By the
slow
way,
down, Farmer Brown.
This is how mad it. You know how big like Pogba's got. Pogba got mentioned in my wedding day in your speech.
Did he?
You mentioned
I
Pogba
don't
in
even
my
remember
speech
the speech.
because he was
you
saying,
know?
"Oh, Terry always goes on at Man United." He goes, "Recently he's been talking about some young kid coming through the academy called Pogba or something." That's how long that was.
Really?
Yeah.
Shit, you've been watching a wedding video.
No, I just remember it. I just remember thinking, "Oh, Pogba, yeah, what then?" Yeah. That was years ago.
I don't even remember that. I do remember you being a bit of a bastard though, because I had to do I wasn't even the best man, by the way. I had to do a speech in church and the speech at the head table. Still an honour.
And now
everyone knows. I was like,
That's the best part of marriage.
That's another one. What did he say? First Liverpool, now City or something like that.
Aubameyang showing Martial and Rashford. We did Liverpool, now City, is what he's saying.
Light work.
We ain't done them yet.
Light work. B. Yeah.
We're on the way. We're on the way.
People are still attacking my shorts, you know.
Are they? God damn.
I don't really get it.
It's alright, man.
I think it's...
Oh! Go.
Oh!
Shit, these
Somebody else chooses that.
trying to do a Liverpool.
KDB.
Take him down.
KDB. I see another misplaced pass by KDB. See, if that was Bruno, I'll shake into bowling away again. Told you, man.
Nah, you got that one wrong, bro. It's a fantastic interception by David Luiz.
Yeah,
That's what it is when Bruno doesn't pass it. Thank you.
Hold on.
How are we even talking about Bruno right now? I don't even.
Because KDB's on and KDB isn't better than Bruno.
No, yeah, but what you need to take into account is KDB has been doing it for years.
So Bruno
has been not in the Premier League yet.
I don't care about that, bro. That, my friend, is xenophobia. That is xenophobia.
Tomato, though. That is. It's like we all know we're here now. It's the Premier League. What
Ooh,
counts?
that's it. Just
That's actually by Mendy, bro. That's better than his tweets.
Top trickery.
Come on, boys. Come on. That's it. That's it.
Do you know what would be funny? If City's whole season just League Cup.
To be honest, it would.
All that money, just League Cup.
You know why?
We got Fire. We got Pep. We got KDB.
They got so much dough.
Ref, he didn't mean it. He didn't mean it.
Play on.
You know he didn't mean it, ref.
It's
cool.
That's a yellow card still. Is that John Foster ref?
Yeah.
Do you know what makes me? I'm getting weirded out by Arsenal fans. Arsenal fans actually care about the referees.
Yeah, because bro,
That's a yellow card.
Nah, it's unintentional. Come on.
No, it isn't.
Clumsy.
Oh, that could have ended his career.
Bro, he's retiring in what? Flipping 3 weeks anyway.
Yeah, but he could have
Who
ended it early.
cares? Get off. David Luiz. Overrated. No, I'm joking. I'm just joking. It's captain today. Come on.
See, but this would make it even sweeter from a City point of view to come back and win. Now, KDB, wow, that's a good cross. That angle is so horrible. I hated that. I'm one of these. I just like a nice traditional angle to watch it from.
I agree, man. I agree.
You know, with FIFA, you can
Nothing to say. Want to support the channel? Have a good night. You see you, Amiros Parsa.
Cheers, bro.
I respect that. I respect that a lot.
Big him up.
By the way, everyone who's watching,
Quick
please
drinks break.
download Hot Mic right now. Hot Mic, all the information is in the description below. It keeps this channel alive, so please get it done. Use promo code TFT and then follow the Football Terrace. We're live over there. Actually, what we'll do, we'll take a little click on this and go across the Hot Mic because we are live there now. A few people tuning in. Who's over there watching us over there right now? We've got Darcy. This is shit. Tony Marshall. David Luiz is the Brazilian De Bruyne.
Not quite sure how you worked that one out, Chief, but alright, cool. Yeah.
Hey Terry, hope you're good, bro. That's from Brendan. I'm good, bro.
Big up, Brendan.
Oh, that's Brandon Williams. Sorry.
It's not, man. Actually, no, I respect him. He bought his dad a car or something.
Yeah, that would. Honestly, if I bought a Terrace, I would love to earn enough money one day to be able to be like, Dad, like, you know, your mortgage done. You know that.
Yeah, you can, innit?
Yeah, you see that Bentley? Yeah, that's yours, bro. I'd love to do that.
I'll go halves with you, man.
He looked over then.
I was like, what?
I ain't rich. I wish I
Let me
was.
over there, bro.
One day, man.
One day I will be rich.
Trust me. Whew. So what? Pets are fraud. Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Pets
So
are
we've
fraud.
got the after game show that we're gonna do.
Alright, cool.
So we're ready. That's already set. Our stream's already ready to go.
Pets
So
are
we're moving
fraud.
closer.
You know what? I actually enjoy the live comments because
Live comments are amazing.
and you can have a bit of banter.
My community is amazing.
I always like when fans come with questions that aren't football related sometimes, and you can give advice and help.
Oh, yeah?
out, man.
What kind of questions do they ask you?
Might be relationship, might be a bit of tongue in cheek. Who knows?
Is it? What,
You don't want to ask this
relationship?
guy about relationship. He's 40. He's never told a woman that he loves her. So like, you don't ask him.
Much respect. Much respect, bro.
I want to play that car, but pimp's gonna be a pimp.
Whoa!
That's a joke. That was a joke.
Ref.
And I have told a woman I love her, by the way.
Yeah.
Which one?
I wouldn't tell you, man, that.
Look at that.
Deep into.
Jeez.
And the French one.
If I ever heard him,
French one.
if I ever heard him say it, I'd burst out laughing. It would be not real.
Terry just marries them and breeds them.
Damn.
Amiros.
Amiros Parser, you need me on your Chelsea show. Haha. Big love, boys.
Yes, that's what we like.
I have to meet. Anyone who's gonna come to the studio, I have to meet you first.
No, just come. I'll tell you the address. I've got the postcode. Nah, it's true. You have to vet the people that come into your
Like,
house.
Safe ain't coming.
Why not?
Oh shit.
That
Nah.
guy.
Leave Safe alone, man. He's cool.
He needs.
Terry. That's a stalker guy, yeah?
Woo! Safe. Stephen Featley. The people is beating the master for now. It must be my liver levels going wrong because I see us Arsenal 1-0 up against City at the moment. Bro, it's not your liver levels.
Yeah. Don't forget where we are. This is FA Cup. We own this land. It's our territory.
I didn't even know liver levels was a thing, but
Wembley might as well be our backyard.
I learned something.
Yeah, when the boy, Stephen phoned in the other night, he was actually like in hospital, like chatting. Like we couldn't speak long because the signal was bad, but yeah, man.
He's in hospital.
He was.
Swear.
Oh, Mendy's got past him. Mendy! Hey, good defender again
Listen,
from Arsenal.
if you're in hospital, my G, get well soon. Come on.
Bless.
Get well soon, man.
That's it.
Make sure you tell them nurses, give me an extra cup
Was that
of
super
pudding.
chat as well?
Yeah.
That's big.
How much have we got? How can we figure this out?
It's hard to do. What you can do, you can kind of do that and scroll. So it's 5, 15.
Oh, another. Oh, that's Swedish crown. 50. 50 Swedish crown is what? £5 basically. I'm sure. So what? So from there, what's your mental math saying?
Oh my god. This is
Alright, KDB blocks.
Come on, boys. Let's
KDB
not
missed a
start-
shot there. But you know what I'm doing? I'm being like, I don't really mean it. But you see what you can do for KDB so far in this game. If
You could, yeah.
If you like mocked it up and put like dun 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 dun,
Yeah.
you can say look, he only gives you say. That's all people do to the. That's how I know Maguire and Bruno and Rashi and these men are good. Because when you have to make those compilations, that's you like panicking that you know how great they are.
Just get rid of it,
Hold on
man.
a minute.
And Bruno
You
Fernandes
say
is the
you're
greatest
touching-
footballer in the world. Right
What
now.
are you doing?
That's great.
Bruno Fernandes, he's got the passing range of a Xavi, the speed, the sort of speed of a Gerrard galloping with the ball. He's got the finishing of a Lampard. You know, he's got the football brain of a Zidane.
Top
He is the
legend,
guy.
right?
He's the guy, man.
Okay, well, you know, I've not seen enough of him
I'm
to warrant
very
these
confused. Do
statements.
you believe
So,
these
like,
things?
About Bruno, didn't I tell you in this
Terry
studio back in January?
still believes Pogba's a success.
He's a success. Pogba is a success. He is.
Yeah, alright.
£100 million.
No, 80. Get it right. You've added 20 mil on top, bro.
Well, tomato again. 80 million pounds.
Phew.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money, but if you had £8 million,
Pogba.
what would you spend it on?
Probably,
Pogba or-
I prefer Pepe than Pogba, to be honest. He's a bit more exciting, even though he's not quite hit the heights yet. He's more exciting to watch. I'm not gonna lie. I like the excitement.
You're sleeping at my house tonight, aren't you? You're not. You sleep in the bar in the garden. If anything, he's stinking up night. You're probably better off sleeping outside.
If you smell smoke tonight, that's probably because there's a fire, Terry.
Oh! Do it! Just shoot, you idiot! What's wrong?
Come on!
Oh my God!
Come on, Pepe!
Man.
Actually, that was a lazy ball from Banyang as well. It's like, come on, man. Again,
If they score on that, if they score from this,
Gee,
they score from this. Oh, wrong way. Stupid. Should have gone to the outside.
Yes.
Should have gone on the outside.
I'm not gonna lie, we've been.
Have you noticed we set the other gaming chair up? Been in the box and the boys brand new
Bro,
out
I
today.
did not even notice. I thought
They're comfy. They're comfy.
It is. I like it. It goes back. Recliner. Love that.
Maximum relax.
So
Designer recliner. Sorry.
if we don't win this game, it's Obba's fault already.
Yeah.
You should be 3-0 up.
Genuinely.
He could have had a.
Go on. Tell me that's a. Go on.
Actually,
What's a ping?
whoever made
What's
that?
a ping like?
Whoever
He's
said
off.
that 7 shots or more statement is onto a winner. Onto a winner.
You should have had a bet with me.
That's a ping though. Lacazette, you know, I might have to take back all my criticism. I'm sorry.
I'm telling you,
He's even offside.
Lacazette's hold-up play, is top class.
What? Like, why would he not shoot here?
Even the ball,
What?
it's like,
Yeah.
come on, man. Come on.
Little back heel, just kick it in his face. Anything.
That's it.
Henri would have backed that into the top corner.
That's right. That's why I said earlier, you need Lacazette and Aubameyang to be one man.
And then you get Henri.
Then you get
Henri reincarnate.
That's right.
What, is that another dead pass from KDB?
Yeah, dead
Mustafi.
dead controller.
Mustafi.
from Man like Messi.
Baresi. Maldini. Mustafi.
How do you
All right. Pep, what, you stressed, yeah? You fraud.
What are the masses
Jokes,
saying?
I love Pep so much, honestly. Fam, come on. We're close.
It's alright. It's KDB again. Another misplaced pass.
Play him, please.
I haven't put a
Ref, that's a
curse
foul.
on him. KDB is misplacing as many passes today. He's misplacing as many passes today as he always does. The point is, it's only when there's a player you want to put down that you notice these things. I had this conversation with 10 years ago about Carrick. Every time you want to hate on Carrick, you look for the thing to do wrong. If you look for the things a player does wrong, it's easy to create a narrative. I think KDB's great, but the point is, Bruno can misplace 5 passes in the game. That's all haters want to focus on. Man's missed past 7 passes so far in this game.
But how many world-class passes?
Loads. Bruno's always done it.
See?
Love still. That's why I got him assist still.
What does that mean?
You know what that means.
Yusuf, wait.
You know what that means, bro.
Yusuf
Like
Akchaki.
that.
Just for the chemistry, the Oreo formation is doing bits. Oi. Don't say stuff like that, bruv. That's big.
The Oreo formation.
Say for the super chat though, yeah?
Comments like that are outlawed now. You know what I'm saying?
Do you know what, though? I've always said, like, you couldn't do it anymore, but if the boys got together, because you're not friends, your relationship is what it is. If we all got together, some of the stuff,
Oh, yeah.
10 of us in a, like, it get taken down.
Yeah.
Might be fun.
Instant.
that's a
It'll be
tackle.
fun.
He's won
We'll
the
do
ball.
that off camera though.
Hang on.
Boys.
Hang on.
We are
Hang on.
We are
In
playing.
Pierre, into Peps.
Go on then.
Cross. Oh!
Woo! Woo! Almost fed into big man Lacazette from Pepe. That's why
Winter
Pepe's
Surfer,
slowly stepping his game
Lacazette,
up.
new Arsenal CDM. Listen, not gonna lie, he's playing very, very, very deep right now, but he's holding up the ball well, and that's what we need him to do.
He's a better CDM than Terrace.
Nah, Terrace better than Kante, so you know. What now?
I'm not gonna comment any further here.
Okay.
Boys, we are defending well today,
Yeah,
so
we
let's
are.
keep it up.
We're not even. We're playing well.
We're
So.
playing well,
Yeah?
almost.
Still losing 4-1.
Man City are making a lot of mistakes. I think that should be
Man
more
City
into,
is shook, you know.
yeah.
Man City is shook.
Yeah,
Do you know what?
making
It's
a
the
lot of mistakes.
pressing, bro. It's the pressing. It's the.
And making a lot of fuck ups.
It's everything.
And it's good though.
Have you noticed as well, all the teams that have bought their new kits out in a current, it's because he's wearing trainers and jeans. That's why they're losing. Oh, my nan was right,
That's
bro.
that Pochettino
Love you,
attitude right there. That's
Love
the
you,
mentality.
Love you, big man. You're right.
Mentality.
You wear a suit. You wear a goddamn suit. Look, Bellerin. Haircut before the show.
Fresh.
Trim. Fade.
Fresh.
Wait. Amiros Parsa said, I ain't trying to come over. Just get me on the Chelsea show.
Oh, you mean like via StreamYard? Cool, bro. We'll do a little
No,
bit of that.
come here, fam. What do you mean?
Yeah, you're
Come
invited.
here. Yeah.
Barbecue, Terry's.
It's a little
everyone
space.
up there.
Like-
Beers, barbecue.
Yeah.
You can get in the pool. You know what I mean?
Let me tell you that kebab, yeah? 10 out
Terry
of
will
10.
cook for you personally.
10
like
out of 10.
Ramsey,
Look at
Ramsey levels.
flipping Lacazette. Look at Lacazette and Sebi. Yeah?
Who's that? Oh.
Yeah?
But-
Let's see him in
Listen,
the Prem.
yeah, but when we lose him next year, I ain't gonna be happy, bruv.
Don't worry.
We're starting from
We won't
zero
lose
in that
him.
position.
He's staying. Go on.
Hey,
Ping it.
Granite,
Ping it,
Granite.
Xhaka. Go on.
Ping it. Oh,
Of course.
nice.
Of course. Light work for Xhaka.
That's on the button.
Light work.
It is.
Terry's a typical hater.
He is a
Can't
typical
help
hater.
hating him.
Of course. It's alright though. I forgive him.
Can't appreciate.
Go on,
Oh,
Tierney. I was shocked, bro. Oh.
He should have unleashed that
Honestly,
one.
I would-
Maitland crosses. Crosses.
I really want
No,
Tierney to be Arsenal captain. I love that man so much. Honestly, I think he's fantastic. How many seconds? What? This is about 1800 seconds that we've had the ball.
Now you're dominating the ball now.
Exactly.
It's doing
Let
well.
the man play
well.
10 games first, yeah? Just calm down.
I hear you, bro, but listen, man carried his possessions in
the
a
man
Tesco.
might say some different. Yeah, but still.
Bro, I love that guy.
Man was
Yeah,
walking around like a drunk.
I swear.
Like,
Yeah.
like Les Battersby. Like, all this
Bro.
fucking bag. Like,
His shirt is always tucked in. Even when he puts in a tackle, it never comes out.
He's still got time to
I reckon
show
he
the
stitches
Gwen-
it.
He must do.
He's still got time to show Guendouzi disrespect, yeah? You just let these boys marinate. Let them marinate.
Aight.
And let's see
Do I have to take Guendouzi down though?
Yeah, remove him.
This guy, Starboy, has never
Yeah.
gone anywhere.
I think you should
Starboy.
dash him in the pool
Oh.
after.
Yes.
There we go.
There
Man
we go.
City,
Clear
they
that.
don't want this
Clear
game
that.
today. They don't want it.
Play.
They don't want it.
Jou.
We're on them today.
Look
I
at
reckon 2-1 now.
Foo, risky passes.
Oh,
Ref. Thank you.
That's right.
See Danny. What a
That
fantastic
kit is
toe.
awful as well.
Sebi.
That kit looks like crazy paving.
It looks like a swimming pool.
It looks like, what's that? You know the
Oh!
one guy made a stone from Fantastic
Sebi.
Four?
Oh, the thing.
Look at
thing,
that
yeah.
turn though.
Yeah, you're right there.
This guy's a baller, you know.
Definitely. He is, man.
Gabriel Jesus.
No. Sebi. Look at Sebi.
Oh, Daniel Ceballos.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's the thing. When his very first game,
You man.
he
Chill.
was.
Chill.
Oh my God, man. What are you doing? Hit the team.
Yeah, but we got out. We beat the press. We beat the press.
I would no way.
We
that,
beat it.
man.
Come on, make the run now. Make the run now.
Right, when I say this to you, you're going to get it.
Don't attack down the left. I keep telling them.
What is it? It wasn't Maitland Miles. It was like something like, what's his first name? What's Maitland Miles' first name?
Ainsley.
Ainsley Maitland. Didn't everyone called in the studio with Tyre called him something like Maitland Miles? And he was, hey Maitland Miles. Do you remember that's all? Do you remember that when Tyre's was going in? Do you know what I watched that as well? I watched the Rocky, the phone call with Rocky.
Who's Rocky?
Do you remember when the kids found out I was trying to tie to shush?
I don't even remember that.
Oh,
one,
bro.
you know. Yeah.
I did
And he got angry and he shouted like a
yeah.
14-year-old.
Yeah,
on.
I did miss Fan Park. Some of Fan Park live days were amazing.
Bro. Take me back. Oof. United versus Chelsea prediction. What? United are getting battered, bruv. Mason Mount is going to tear McTominay a new one. Yeah?
It's always on the bench.
Oh, who's starting him?
The best midfield partner.
You should have known that was coming.
This.
Yeah, we need to ask.
Stephen Featley. Thanks, Adam Charles. I'm out of hospital for now after having a bleed due to a blood thinner they put me on. I can explain further on a later show. My case after 6 liver transplants is very... 6 liver transplants, bro.
God damn.
Huh.
You know
I hope you're alright, man,
energy
honestly.
and vibes coming this
For
way,
real.
man.
I hope you're good, my
Jesus.
bro.
That is extreme, man. It's like, yeah, you're gonna make it after all that for sure.
I hope so.
You're deemed to
Hope
survive.
so. Listen,
And that man's got a purpose.
blessings and anointings on your life, man. Come on. Energy.
That boy's got a purpose out here.
Man, like, Stephen. Now, you got to get one to show, you know.
He's been on the show.
I swear.
Yeah, he's been on a couple of streams recently, yeah.
Damn. Go on, Steve.
Oh, look at that! That's
Just
it!
one more.
Like I
We
said,
would have been
with the world
through
class
there.
hold up peg
Hang
again.
on. Oh, no.
Go on.
Oh, yeah, oh.
We'll take the corner. We will take.
Pepe messed it
So
up.
what?
Pepe like tackled
Where's
it.
all the fans that were laughing at Arsenal before, saying that we're gonna get battered 6-1, 4-1, this?
Aye.
Yeah, not happening.
Wait, hold on. How did you say that? And then you said you wanted us to win.
No, wanting you to win doesn't mean that I think what's going to happen. There's a difference.
Oh.
I want you to. Of course, I want you to
Head
win.
versus heart situation.
We will. Man United now, we're a different animal. We will batter Arsenal in the final. if we get there.
Hold on. You're going to batter us if you get there. You're not too confident.
No, because Chelsea are better than you, so we've got a lot. Our semi-final, if you're in the final, it's harder.
Are Chelsea better than you?
No.
So why are you saying if you get there?
Because they're still hard.
What?
Oh!
You're either better than Chelsea or you're not. You're either confident or you're not.
Yeah, we've lost the teams we've been better than before.
You've lost the teams you've not been better than.
I know.
Don't make me
Imagine
too
Mustafi
funky.
gets a goal and they pick up semi-final. That's like folklore.
The thing is, he's pretty good from in the air. He's decent. I'll give him that. But it's just everything else.
Yeah. You know, like Ward Prowse. If football was like American football, he could bring on a kicker. Ward Prowse would be world class.
Yeah.
Go
on.
I always thought you.
Or that guy from Palace, Milivojevic. You could bring him on just for free kicks.
Dead ball specialist and penalties. Come on, go on, Tierney. Yeah, look at him. Tesco bag.
Palace are that weird team in it. They invested in a lot of players, man.
Palace are
That
dead.
German kid Mayer,
Max Meyer, yeah.
Van Aanholt. They bought a few cats at one point. I was like, oh,
He could do a job at Chelsea, Van Aanholt.
I agree there. Definitely, I like him. I like Van Aanholt.
That left back.
I look at someone like Van. I think Van Aanholt's just one of them kind of average players.
Yeah.
Average.
Go on then.
Shine.
This Eric
It's
Garcia.
possible, man. It's possible, Man might fold into oblivion and go on to achieve nothing.
Probably. Just like
And
Starboy. Come on, man. Come on.
Zane back in the house.
Arteta versus the PE teacher in the final. Only Bruno can save you. Terry, you are a one-man team. Tell him again, bro.
And Bruno,
Tell him again,
Bruno, your talisman.
Yeah.
Bruno and Pogba. Doctor. By the way, no more Rashford. It's
Pogba
Dr.
is
Marcus
not
Rashford.
no talisman. Yeah.
Dr. Marcus Rashford.
Listen,
Doctor.
You're a
Marcus
shameless man, you know.
Rashford.
Listen, let's just agree on one thing,
It'll be a
Pogba is a part-time footballer. Let's just agree on that.
What does he do for the rest of the time?
He's getting his hair cut.
Jeez.
Things like of that nature. If your team's winning, he might put in a pass or two.
Go on.
It's cool. It's calm.
Offside, ref. He's offside.
KDB is having
Danny,
a nightmare. I told you.
Danny.
Watch Bruno tomorrow dominate a semi-final while KDB
Go
is
down,
walking
go down.
around
Just
getting
go down.
sunburned.
Clear it.
That's all Danny. That's all Kevin De Bruyne's getting today is sunburn. Him and his little powdered ginger skin.
Yeah, but he's not up against.
I can say that.
Like, he's not up against the might of Arsenal.
Somehow.
As I've been saying all day long, we never make mistakes. Arsenal defense is solid as a rock.
That's
bro.
right.
Solid
Always.
as a rock. We are solid as a rock. By the way, people watching, do you prefer to watch alongs like this or me on my own behind the camera commentating? I prefer it like this. Do you remember when me and you got told off because we didn't watch something like, guys, for 90 minutes you didn't speak once about the game? Because the game was dead, it was like, nothing to talk about.
I recall, sir. Oh, that's
Nice
beautiful.
one,
Go on,
man.
just run now. Run.
Go on, Pep.
That's it.
Oh.
Play him.
Oh.
Okay, boys, we're in behind.
Oh.
Get that number
Bang it.
in force. Whoa, nice.
Oh.
Ainsley, what was that,
What
bro?
was that?
It's not your
It's-
fault.
it's
no.
on his left
It's
foot.
Not his fault. Yeah,
He's not left-footed.
his fault.
He's playing out
He should
position.
have took his time.
I respect the effort.
See, if you were like Mason Greenwood, who is
But
what's it?
he had time to think about it.
Ambidextrous.
No, it's when both feet called like
Ambiflextrous.
No, it's something like ped something. It's ambipedus.
I don't know.
Is it?
Something like his feet, not hands or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, if that was
in all fairness though, he had time to check that back onto his right anyway.
true,
So
that was down to
that was poor.
Maitland
That was a poor
Piles.
decision. Yeah.
Maitland Piles.
He was like, let me keep this attack going. It's so
Maitland
fast.
has
Let
got
me keep up.
Piles. So we no, yes.
Mhm. Don't be-
Oh.
Someone said,
down.
I like it like this because we can see the relaxed, more normal fan side.
Oh, David Luiz is nice.
Big up yourself, sir.
Do you know the big mistake I think that Pep has made today is imagine not starting Sergio, one of the greatest Premier League strikers. I mean, Sergio for me,
Yeah.
I think he probably could go down. There's an argument to say he's better than like Shearer and Henry.
I knew it. I just knew it. I'm not even
Of course
giving you the
there's
time of day.
Yeah, there's always going to be those arguments. But
Wait, well done.
What do you think?
No.
Yeah.
Oh,
When you look at Aguero, yeah. When you look at Aguero and you think about, well, he's a good player, yeah, but it's like he was bought in the money era of Man City, so they bought.
And also, if you take away that winning goal he won in the league, no one knows anything else about it. When are his other right? De Bruyne! Oh!
Arguably, yeah.
Yeah, shank of a shot from De Bruyne. Shanked it.
Henry, arguably, accompanied us to many trophies. Like, with Aguero, he's got a lot of goals, but they're like, you could almost have bought another high-profile striker that would have scored the same amount of goals he would have done if you're Man City.
I don't know about that one, Chief. So? I don't know.
I guarantee it.
I don't.
Look, he's got no socks on with his trainers at Wembley. He's got no socks on with his trainers. The one who's losing. Grain-washed dreams as well. They went out of fashion in 2014. Pep, you deserve to be losing. Look at the state of your son. Look at the state of your son. Look at the state of your son. Jeans and trainers at Wembley.
He almost looked like a heroin addict then.
Whoa.
What's going on here?
Stephen Featley, 1-0 at half time. I would take that any day. If Arsenal win and Hamilton wins F1 tomorrow, it would be a perfect weekend. I prefer this setup. Come on, you Gunners. I don't even watch F1, but
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
You know what? I've always liked F1 for the first 2 laps because it's exciting.
I swear it's like 70 something.
I don't think I've ever watched F1. I'm not into it.
Stephen, can you please explain how, what's exciting about F1? I'd love to get into it. I see people are proper gassed over it. It's just like...
That's what you hear, that noise. That's what you hear. I don't get it.
I'm in the lead for 70 laps.
It's like £150 for a basic ticket as well. It's expensive.
And also, please explain how the polling works. I don't get how that works.
So I can tell you that.
No, I know that one.
Yeah.
I know that.
Oh yeah. So basically, they have qualifying laps before, the day before. So whoever gets the fastest time finishes first, second, and then third, and then they follow suit. So however quick you are in your lap time around that track, if you're quickest, let me just break it down to you running laps around the track.
Yeah.
If you ran around it in 9 seconds and I run it in 9.5, you're top, and then I'll finish second, and then who else? We not all of them track at the same time though. We do it one at a time. So it's like whoever's time is the best, that's the position they finish in. So
mad.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's fair though. That is fair. But it's not fair because you may have a shit car.
But you get that, like 100 metre sprinting is like
so
that.
You just give everyone the same car then?
100 metre sprinting is like that. So if you qualify, you have to win your races to go through. But the person with the best time gets the best lanes, and the middle lanes gets the best lanes.
But bear in mind, it's Mercedes, Ferrari. These are some quick cars anyway. So
when you're coming against what's the India, whatever, and these other minor cars, they're never gonna win pole position, man. Even if you had Hamilton driving them, that's not gonna happen.
Well, it was like Jenson Button was just a normal runner, and then when Red Bull suddenly invested and they
Red Bull, bruv.
He went from no one ever thought he'd ever win it, and then suddenly
Mercedes Red Bull now.
I don't know. I don't watch it enough. And suddenly Jenson Button won it. Why? Just because they had the best car.
Sorry. Arsenal. It's half time. Arsenal 1-0 up. Yeah. Did you see that happening?
No.
Oh
no.
What did I predict, guys?
1-0 Arsenal.
That's right.
You predict 2-1 Arsenal.
I said 1-1. It's possible.
It is possible. It's been a good performance though, and I'm actually quite enjoying these relaxed watch-alongs. Not as relaxed as the one that you did that got us shut down on UFF. You remember that one?
I do remember that one.
I remember watching it, right, and everyone was just eating. I remember Brett going, "What is going on?" I don't know. I'm not in control. I'm not there today.
Claude was chilling. Who else was there?
Do you know who I missed though? Do you know who I miss? I do miss Javerne.
I miss Javerne so much, you know.
Javerne, capture this.
Javerne, he captured this. And he went, what is? Oh, these stupid people.
Yeah, Javerne used to get like. He was a funny dude. He's a funny dude.
Interesting. I wonder how he's doing. I'm not messaging.
I spoke to him a few weeks back. He was trying to help me set. During lockdown, I set the PlayStation up and started doing gaming stuff. And I bought an Elgato capture card and couldn't make it all work. And it's still sitting in a drawing over there now. I've got so I bought a brand new PlayStation, all the control pads, earphones, Elgatos. I must have dropped $1,000 on all this gaming stuff, and I hadn't used any of it. Sitting in a fucking drawer.
J-Ron.
J-Dog.
What we eating, you man?
I did. Those days were good. The only thing I didn't like about him was the hours of driving I had to get there.
You know what? I thought it was worth it. Can't even lie.
No, like I enjoyed it. I always enjoyed it when I was there. I always enjoyed it when I was there.
Wanna go and get stuff done with
I think like some of the big games in the last year or something. I always think, oh man, imagine what that would have been like if everyone was there. But I've had that over lockdown. Since lockdown ended and football's been back, I've sort of watched some games and I wish we were a group. Because it's alright, when you're by yourself, there's only a certain way you can go, like.
Yeah. I'm gonna go and get stuff, but I wanna let's talk about football, sorry. Because I know people get annoyed when we don't talk about football.
Who's tuning in here? Repeat of Baku 2019.
Shut up.
Ooh.
What's your score prediction,
but we can't
boys?
rule it out, man. We got to stay grounded. I'm sticking with 1-0.
Listen, where's the fun in staying grounded? You gotta believe
No,
that
of
next
course,
season
yeah,
Arsenal winning the
of
Champions
I
League.
believe.
The doorway to heartache.
Yeah.
Like, you know, if I run out there without knowing where to go, I'm gonna go and drown in Terrace pool.
I
I'm
hear
gonna bust my
you,
head on the bottom of that and drown.
but
like a
imagine
motherfucker.
it's
Like
like
that dude did it. Barry, what's his name?
Drew Barrymore.
Michael Barry.
Michael
What?
Barrymore.
I'm gonna end up like that motherfucker.
What did he host?
Obviously,
Don't
without
tell
the
me.
anal injuries.
Stars in your eyes.
I think so.
That was Matthew Kelly.
Oh yeah, no. Michael Barry was Strike It Lucky. Was it Strike It Lucky?
And all other things. Have you seen? By the way, have you seen my Bruno Fernandes picture?
Oh my, Captain America. Are you dizzy,
Yeah, we're the Avengers. We're the Avengers. Do you want to see the full
What have you
picture? Look at that.
avenged?
Look at that. Wait, no, we're coming for you.
Hold on. What have you avenged?
We are the Avengers.
What have you avenged?
Terry.
You're gonna see it.
You got
We're at the moment.
The only thing you're avenging is Solskjaer's reputation at the moment.
No,
That's going to be tainted again.
have you guys seen the full thread of why we're the Avengers?
Terry.
Let's have a look. Let's have a look.
Why? Like, this is real. This is real, bro.
Terry, this is a sickness.
This is real
Tell him.
sickness.
I care for you, bro.
Right. So look, this is it here. So look, my guy KJ did it, but this is it. This is the connection. So. This is the tweet.
Oh,
you know,
hell no, you have got
This guy went through the
Paul
whole
Pogba as 4.
yeah, but you got to read why. When you
What?
listen, yes, watch. So,
No,
this is
I
it.
know.
Captain
So
America.
Bruno Fernandes.
I'll entertain this.
So look, Bruno,
Always
we'll
there
have
to
it
get
closer.
the
So
job done.
yeah, so always there to get the job done, no matter what it takes. Never gives up. Shows up when his teammates need him. Worthy of force hammer.
Just tell me one thing. How many
Is this some?
how many
is this a
games
kick?
has Bruno played for this?
Well,
to be said.
probably.
Okay,
Cool.
cool.
10 games.
Pogba is floor. Okay, the team's powerhouse. No one stands up against him.
This is cat.
Just let him do his thing, and his enemies get dropped. Fun-loving guy. The team loves him. Enemies hate him. King of his country.
Do you know what?
Very true.
I don't hate
This
him.
guy even got likes for this as well, bro.
Oh, hell no, you're not having Martial as Black Panther. There's only one Black Panther, and that's Aubameyang.
No, because we
Alright,
know this.
alright.
We Man United, we've captured
Let's hear what you're
this.
saying.
So
Yeah, go
Black
on.
Panther,
Alright,
ice
go on.
cold, no messing around, rarely smiles, but he's enjoying life. Not phased by enemies. Messages with
That's
his
not
team.
true.
What?
He's had loads of shit games.
No.
What do you mean?
Rashford.
For years I was calling him your version of Theo Walcott because he just weren't turning up for half the season.
Turned up
He was
now.
dead, bro.
Rashford is Iron Man. The OG
my
post.
God, Iron Man, bro.
Yeah. The
Iron Man.
OG poster boy.
Does that even make sense?
Used to hang around with fools. Now he's using his money for good. I mean, he's changed money for good after hanging around with fools. Will sacrifice himself for the team. Loved by all. Will always be.
No, Iron Man's not loved by all. He's a womanizer. He's a
Green.
fucking...
No, in the end, you
philanthropist.
cried when Iron Man died.
3 times.
3 times. Just shut everyone loved him.
3
Yeah.
times. I don't score when... I don't cry
Greenwood
when
is
Rashford
Captain
Jack
Marvel.
scores.
Greenwood is Captain Marvel. New kid on the block.
Oh,
Power
That's a
that.
woman.
Power.
The
It doesn't
most
matter.
powerful-
It doesn't matter. This is gender
most powerful-
and skin tone neutral. It doesn't matter.
Hold on. You are aware that Captain Marvel is the most powerful superhero of all
Yes,
time.
and listen.
On,
Mason Greenwood.
Mason Greenwood, powers are out of this world. Potential to be the strongest in the team, the future. Haters doubt it because they are scared that he will eclipse their favourite.
Everyone watching this, please go to Twitter and search for @elite_KJ and read this
We've
whole
got a
thing.
Galo winners, Drax.
It sounds like when dating adverts first came.
Matic
These
is
sound like
good.
the
This is-
dating
that's-
ads
that's
when they
rude.
first came
How can
about.
Matic be good?
Fun
You got
loving
Matic-
guy,
Matic-
loved by all.
yeah, Matic is
Some
Groot.
call me 4 from
Matic
the
is
Avengers.
screwed. You got obviously Aaron Wan-Bissaka is Spider-Man. You've got Maguire.
That is alright. I can give you that.
Okay. We've got Maguire as the Hulk, is the monster of the team.
Yeah, that's not
These are
bad.
potential signings. So if Sancho comes in, he's Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange. If Greenish comes in, he's going to be Hawkeye,
Oh,
right? We've got Ollie as, of course, Nick Fury. Right? We've got Carrick and we've got Carrick and McKenna as Coulson and Marriott. What?
Whoa. Right. So you've got Solskjaer as Nick Fury.
Yeah.
The one who masterminded multiple defenses from the world's like deadliest foes. Solskjaer's done that consistently, has he?
No, he will. He will. Okay,
Right.
we've got
Well, let's entertain it.
Dan
Go on.
James as Ant-Man. We've
Why?
got David De Gea.
Why?
It says here, new member. Some people don't know how he got there.
That's true.
Okay. We've got David De Gea as a Black Widow. One of the old heads, flexible, agile, all these things. McTominay is Falcon. Yeah. We've got, and then we've got Pastor Frederick as Rocket so far. So that's where we're at. That is, if you follow me on Twitter at Terry Flewers, I've just retweeted it. I've unretweeted it, and now I'll retweet it again. Go check it out. Man United, and this is why a lot of our rivals are angry. Basically, because we have captured and we have claimed and we now own the term. We've already had that one. We own the term Avengers, so no one else can use it.
No one's angry at United, bro.
You are all scared.
We don't care
all
about
scared of us, bro.
What's there to be scared
I'm
of?
gonna put my shorts up even higher just to wind people. I look like I'm wearing ladies' boots.
Okay, so the last two Avengers.
Yeah.
So the last
I don't
two,
need any more kids. It's
Right,
fine.
right, Adam. Let me just handle this one. The last two Avengers movies. What happened to the Avengers?
Sir?
Well, not at the end.
They got mash up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
but
they
the last
want
two
to-
of them, they was getting mash
Did
up.
they win? Did they avenge?
They beat Thor.
Did they-
Not Thor,
did
sorry,
they
they
save-
beat Thanos.
Did
but,
they save the universe?
like,
Did they save the
who
universe?
got murked?
Did they
Black
save?
Widow got murked.
Yeah, it's fine. We
Yeah.
don't mind some
Tony
casualties.
Stark got murked.
Yeah,
Got
I know.
killed, bruv. You dead.
I know you said. You cried.
I cried 3 times. Get it right.
Okay.
So how are you gonna compare your team to a bunch of losers?
Why did you cry?
You never seen that? The end
I
of
can't.
Avengers?
I've not.
Oh man. So basically, I'm a massive Tony Stark fan. I've watched the first 3 movies. I watched all of the movies, but he died in the end, and it's like it's no grand man should really cry. My excuse is I've got kids now, so I'm a bit more sensitive now than your average man.
I hear
you know?
that.
That's
I hear
what
that. It's
most
okay to be sensitive.
It's
It
okay to
happens.
cry. It's
Yeah.
okay to cry. As a matter of fact, viewers, if any of you saw when Tony Stark died, how many of you cried? Be honest. So when he died, anyway, the saddest music happened. They had a big long. It lasted about 20 minutes.
Yeah.
This funeral, and it's like, shit, man. It was such a dramatic death. Like it wasn't superhero at all. Like he died saving the planet, obviously, which is what always happens. You ever seen Armageddon when Bruce Willis died to
Yes.
save the whole world?
Yes.
Did you want to cry then?
I did. I did.
Same thing. Same thing.
I also cried at
So-
Godzilla though.
There you go.
I was bare sad when Godzilla died, man.
Yeah.
I was bare
Godzilla
sad.
doesn't die.
I swear he does.
They come back to life, and then I've seen the sequel. He's alive again.
I swear.
Yes,
I
the film's called Godzilla.
Didn't know that. But I was
anyway,
like,
point is,
Yeah.
when you get invested in the character for years, like I was with Tony Stark, and that's my boy. Tony Stark is my boy. That's my ride or die motherfucking go-to superhero. You know?
Now mine's Superman, to be fair.
Is it? That's
Last
cool, man.
Superman.
That's cool.
I was listening to the original.
Favourites, man.
I
That's
was
why
listening to the
like it.
Superman soundtrack before I go into a big meeting.
Yeah?
Fuck, man.
Okay.
serious.
That or Rocky.
I would have
Gets me in the
fought
mood.
Rocky more. I
Yeah,
would've
you know
fought
I'm a big
more.
Rocky
yeah,
fan.
Yeah.
Although
You can't beat Rocky anthems, especially when you're working out, man.
Nah,
It's
yeah,
like,
straight up.
It's like
Nah, you know.
that will give you that extra 25%. But
yeah.
If I said to you like,
Adrian.
would you get that reference?
No, what's that?
Oh, I love young people.
What's that?
Rocky 2, man, when he wins the world
hold on,
title.
how young are you then?
Nah, let's not talk about that.
25. Oh, you're 26 now.
Yeah, about that.
Like mid-20s.
Yeah.
You're a young buck, sir. You are a young buck. But you should still know what Rocky is.
Yeah, I know what Rocky is. I just don't know what.
You
Like,
watch- you
Rocky's
watch-
the one
Creed.
that's
Have you watched
he's all
Creed?
dashing up the stairs.
I
and doing all
spoke
that
to
stuff.
a guy not long ago, he was like 21. I mentioned Rocky. He went, oh yeah, Rocky's a Creed's trainer, isn't he?
But
Oh,
that's
he
why
is.
it's beautiful then.
Yeah,
because
that's why
you
I
get
love-
to
yeah.
go and enjoy all the other films, and now you've got about 6 or 7
Honestly,
prequels.
if we finish here tonight,
So-
I went into the living room and then it was on TV, like Rocky 1 was on, I would just watch it again. There's probably like 100 films in the world and maybe a handful of TV shows that are just watchable forever. They're just timeless, and it doesn't matter. You watch it, you know it's old, but it's not even about the quality of the camera. It's the grittiness of the story.
Yeah,
Rocky's
and
got,
you've got a
Rocky's
hero that's not
because
great at what he does.
Rocky isn't about boxing. It's a bit like Rocky's not about boxing.
Or what? Say he's not a good boxer.
Yeah, he's good, but it's the story behind it. Like, a lot of people think Harry Potter's about magic. When you watch it, it isn't. It's about friendship and fighting. There's always these great films always have a message beyond the main premise, and I think that's the thing with Rocky. It's so layered, and if you watch it from like Rocky 1 right through to where Creed is, the story is quite beautiful, really.
Yeah, it is.
Man, like,
You've seen Creed?
Me?
2 Creeds, yeah. You've not even seen Creed.
great
Oh
films,
shit!
man.
You need to start from the beginning.
So I know. I guess the reason I haven't watched those is because I knew it was based on something that I hadn't.
But if you watch Creed, you won't get certain if you're a Rocky fanatic like I am, like you get it all. It's just like
the film will mean so much more, innit? If you've seen the previous, Rocky's character will mean so much more.
Because it's a bit like if you watch, you know when they brought the thing out, the Breaking Bad movie with Jesse, what was it called? Like
See, I'm in the minority here. I've not seen any of Breaking Bad, but I had seen that movie.
Okay, so
I enjoyed it.
you can enjoy that movie, but what you won't get is the 5 or 6 references that go back to Breaking Bad. Like if you're a Breaking Bad fan, you're like, that's a good little bit.
I would have been that guy. I would have missed all of that. I've not seen none of Breaking Bad.
Yeah, and that's the thing with Creed. You can watch the Creed films stand alone. If you watch Rocky's deeply, you understand it. It will mean more because
and him and Creed's dad. So it's like both them. So it's like even more emotional, especially the second one. Yeah. You're like, shit, man. It's like. Anyway, Adam, you've got a lot of visual watching to do.
Clearly.
You've got a lot of. We would highly recommend.
I'm gonna finish The Wire first.
Oh shit!
That's one thing I haven't watched yet.
I just got into
You
season
haven't watched
3.
The Wire either.
I watched The Wire. All the things I've watched.
Man, that's
I
quite
ain't touched.
quality.
I haven't touched The Wire. Yeah.
I just got to season 3 today.
Yeah.
But
so
it's
good,
quality, bro.
It's so good.
Love that.
So good. Idris. This was before he was blew up.
Yeah.
You would have thought he was American, man. I was like,
honestly, his accent is top notch.
Stringer Bell.
Stringer Bell.
Yeah. There's some characters.
You got the product, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Bro, honestly, I love that guy, you know.
Gritty.
Like the thing is, I don't know who I want to win. I don't know if I want the drug dealers to win or the police. And you get such a nice balance of both sides.
Exactly.
That it's like.
And you've got Omar, the gay, toughest motherfucker of them all.
Yeah.
He's fucking gay.
That's right.
Who saw that coming?
The game is the
Damn.
game.
And I was like, shit, I don't know if I was. Like, I'm not homophobic, but you're like, you feel away because it's like, oh, man's a bad guy as well. And he's gay. And it's like, how is this guy running everything? And it's like, am I rooting for this guy? Or am I rooting for the police?
No, honestly.
But I like, you know whose character I like? Avon Barksdale as well, because I like Wood Harris as an actor.
Swear.
You've seen, what the hell is it called? Paid in Full.
No, I've not seen him.
Oh, damn, son, you got a lot watching.
Yeah, I do, honestly.
Damn.
There's only a certain type of film that I've even given time to, so. We're back.
Second half has kicked off.
We are back.
Enough for The Wire. But if you guys are in the comment again, subscribe and say,
make sure you do that.
Is your favorite TV? What is your favorite TV show? Is it The Wire or is it The Sopranos? Because them two were always going head to head. I'll bet you ain't seen Sopranos either. Oh shit! So you've got a lot of watching to do. Come on, Arsenal. Anyway, let's move on.
I was reading books. I didn't get to watch TV like that.
Good. You've got all that to cover. You don't need to. You've been doing more important things. It's cool, man.
Nah, forget that.
Trust me.
Come on,
fiction
Arsenal.
anyway. It's all fiction.
Exactly. Oof. Right. Anyone made any changes? No. We're still fine.
Yeah, I'm still sticking with our prediction. We've been pretty. As long as Kevin De
2-1
Bruyne keeps having a as long as Kevin De Bruyne keeps having a shit game, I think we're all right. Sterling's been a lot more quiet than I thought. Apart from that one cross he got in, he ain't done much. But they ain't even been able to find him.
I wasn't really expecting Sterling to do too much anyway. Oh, what a touch!
Oh, come on, Pepe, come on.
Yeah, this guy's waved.
Jeez.
You might as well have another one, Terry. Go on.
I'm not going to stop drinking all night now.
Hell yeah.
God.
This is my beer back here, yeah?
Have another one, fella.
You better go and get some more.
To survive It's the
I got the tiger,
Tiger.
it's the thrill of the fight. I love it.
Just us.
I gassed him up.
Right, I think it's
Trouble.
going to be more of the same, you know. I think we're going to have to weather the storm for another 15 minutes. And then City are going to lose interest.
Someone said Sons of Anarchy or Prison Break was good.
I haven't seen Sons of Anarchy. Prison Break, I watched season 1. I got halfway through season 2 and it felt stupid. I like Lost.
That first season of Lost, you know, then I thought they got lost.
No, yeah.
But you see what I'm saying about people who's interested with other topics. I think the After Talk show and branching out a little bit more, you can still get some more interest. People want to talk. People want to talk, man. And you know what? When it's positive, people want to talk more.
Very true.
I'm not, you know, I like football. We all like football, but there's a lot of negativity that comes with it, and sometimes it's not always what people want to hear, man. Or even feel.
What happened?
One, I don't know who it was. Took out but two City players. And took him to that. Look at Pep walking around. Honestly, he looks like an extra on a Top Man shoot.
It looks like he's waiting for his heroin dealer.
It's terrible. Honestly, I'm laughing at it, but I'm also very annoyed at him. It's so disrespectful
No, you're right.
to Wembley.
You are right.
You respect
That's
it.
why I said in the beginning, you know what, you might as well have just gone down the marshes anyway. What's the point? No one's respecting the occasion, really. KDB,
what's he gonna do? Nothing.
Place it, hopefully.
Oh!
Hey!
Yes! Sterling, that's wide.
Come on.
Cheat. We are forgetting all of them. Oh, what are you spitting for, Pep? You're not playing. Why are you spitting? Now he's spitting on Wembley's ground. He's spitting on Wembley. Good pass for KDB.
Send them a nasty tweet.
Like, if KDB took too much pace on that, that's why Raheem couldn't finish it. See what agenda does. Agenda is what agenda do.
Agenda is what agenda does.
Pep's really skinny as well, isn't it? Like proper bony, like.
Why are you on this guy?
You know why? It's because Terry got bullied earlier about his shorts and stuff. So now you've got to take it out on someone. Pep's the victim.
I'm feeling vulnerable, man. Leave me alone. Got the vulnerability in me.
No, but I agree though. Pep should have made more than an effort. It's a bit disrespectful to turn up like that to a final, man.
Come on.
That is rude.
Lovely. Go. Drive at him. Punish him as well.
Exactly. What's Pep won in 2020?
You know what that goes to mean? Like, we don't care about fans. We don't want fans here. That's what that sort of attitude says. We don't need them. I don't need to make an effort.
Lovely.
Bias, nice. That's lovely. That was that's beautiful.
Recycled.
Thing of beauty.
Woo.
As Mickey would say, that's a rare thing of beauty.
That's a rare thing.
But why did you do
Rare
that?
thing of beauty.
But why did you do that?
Listen, I prefer that than fanning about in your own box. Just knock it long. If you know you're not confident, soak up the pressure, bruv, for 10 minutes. I'm telling you, 10, 15 minutes.
Because then
Soak it
we'll
up.
Gabriel.
But trust me, we're going to get our chance to shine. Just got to hold strong.
Raheem.
Just got to hold strong. Raheem's a cunt, though. He will get us. He'll do us.
See, anyone who doesn't understand it, that's a London. Oh, lovely. KDB crosses. Oh, the David Luiz. That was beautiful.
Time to earn your money, sir.
Do you know what we haven't seen yet from an Arsenal defender when they've done a good tackle or challenge? We haven't seen like a
celebration.
I made sure a couple of times you made good tackles in our charity game. I did that. I was like, you're a good. This man's actually a quality defender.
Yeah, I'm alright.
Quality defender, man. Without him, we'd have lost even heavier to DT's team.
How much did we lose again?
3-1. But in fairness, that was a sub. If we had more than one sub, it weren't me. We'd have been fine. We were playing with 10 men for the last 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Where'd you play? Centre back?
Mate, he Van Dijk'd it, bro.
Man like Sol Campbell out here. We're not.
Oh, what a touch by Pierre.
Oh, don't.
But this is what I'm saying. I told you, man. I told you about
You're doing too much.
I told you about his dribbling.
He goes KDB.
Almost
KDB pass didn't come off.
That's true. Or is it an interception by Tierney?
Yeah, I think it was an interception. Class that, isn't it? Oh man, that's what I'm saying, man. Come on.
By the way, I've got a question for you, Arsenal boys. I've got a question for you, Arsenal boys. Does Martinez keep his place over Leno? If he keeps playing like this for another 3 or 4 months,
I would say
he has been sublime. Sublime.
I'm sorry, but yes.
But there is no crowd. Maybe he performs better with no crowd.
Again, yeah, good point. Good point. You have to take these factors into account. And it's like, the only ones who can make these judgments is the manager. Because
Can you
they're
imagine
there
if they hit the
talking
goalie
to
and he like,
Bro.
in, I'd have just been like, wow.
Imagine he made that massive mistake.
Curse of the commentator.
But no, what is he, like 27 now? He's been at Arsenal for years.
Yeah,
like third string.
Is he Mexican?
Argentinian.
Argentinian. Did you have a Mexican goalkeeper? Or was that Spina?
He used Colombian.
Colombian. I swear you had a Mexican goalkeeper. I must be so off. Sorry, apologies.
You think about Szczesny, mate.
Chesney.
He was Polish. Fabianski Polish.
Someone had a Mexican goalie in the Premier League. I can't remember who.
That's it. Come on. Yes, that's better. That's better.
Nice.
There you go. Well done. Well done.
Lovely
That's
flex.
better.
He's Maitland getting onto his...
Oh! Doppelganger!
Oh, that's the
that's
cross.
why you don't do that, Maitland. It's not your fault though, because we know you're not
It's alright.
a fullback on the left, so it's cool.
Maitland Niles can be your son.
Yeah, people say that as well, you know. I thought that sometimes. You know what, tiny bit sometimes looks like me, you know.
You know what you might need to do? You might need to find out his mum is about. Just check, because, you know, could be one of the nights.
His mum was living in one of yellow storage containers
That's
for
what
a
I heard.
while.
Yeah.
It's a fact. She was living in there.
Yeah.
I love stories like that.
Okay. But she burnt bridges with her son though.
Yeah,
she
she
done
did.
it to herself.
I'm not laughing at you living in...
No, but it is
Oh,
Oh!
Pepe, so
it is
It just-
funny because you know when it's one of them ignorant women that are like, "Ooh, fuck you." It's
No, mate, listen, I'm
Come
not
on.
laughing at you living in the story. It's the way you said it. It's just the way you
there's nothing
randomly...
going. She's still got a roof over her head. She's paying for it. So I was like, well, fuck that. We can laugh. She put herself in that situation. No, it's not. It's not funny.
What, she was living in storage?
It's the way you say it, living in the story.
That
That is preserving yourself.
Bro, but how are you going to put yourself in storage? Come on. At least the Airbnb thing.
yeah, because you know when
It
you
surely
come
has
back
about the same price.
You'd think. Like, those,
Well, there you
they're not
go.
cheap.
That's
Like,
what I'm saying. She
They're
put
really
herself
not
in-
cheap.
I had stories, it was hundreds of pounds a month. You,
Yeah.
get like you can go back even to where I used to live, Leytonstone, you get like a little house share, get a room for yourself for £300 or £400 still.
but maybe she was trying to think about travel costs.
I
and
think
she
she
might
was
have got
trying
storage
to,
in like,
Maybe it was next door to where she worked. Mahrez got... Oh, what a save!
Martinez. Yeah.
He's got to stay in. Oh my God, they're using Mitre balls. Mitre's back, bruv.
yeah.
Yeah. It's
Back
The
like it
man-
never left.
the man now. Is arguably
Maitland Niles got
peak
sent
times.
He got sent for shopping.
This is problematic.
Oh.
Do you know what I love about Martinez though? He holds a lot of the shots. He doesn't parry them.
Exactly.
He he holds them.
There you go. And the more
oh,
you
yeah.
hold, use your right foot. Why do you keep using your left?
Go on, go
It
on,
must
go
be
on.
Pep's just told him, look, you're going to start playing with your left whether you like it or not. He
Okay.
must have them instructions.
Please,
mean,
please,
Arteta.
please,
Sorry,
please,
Arteta, sorry.
please.
They want in the same.
I thought that was you want something. Please, please, please.
Oh.
He
Okay,
must
what
do,
is
because
that?
that's 3 times in a row now. Ainsley's tried to use his left foot. Why are you doing that, bro? And he even cut back the first time. He could have got the crossing, but he cut back onto his left. It's fine, though. It's fine.
Come on,
It's not
man.
cost us yet, so you're fine, sir. Let's carry on.
Yeah, played. Yep, ref, thank you. We'll have it, ref. Cheers.
That's right.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well done, lads.
Jeez. Yeah, show that nice little dive down to it.
Actually, that wasn't that powerful a shot, to be fair. Save to save.
What, no more super chats? You lot. Come on.
What were they saying? Did they answer any of the questions about waffling we was talking about? Quiet. It's good. Watch the game, guys. Watch the game.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's tense for everyone. My armpits have been sweating all day, man, because I'm just so nervous. Like,
Jeez, bro.
you know.
Here they go. Here's Mahrez.
You know what he's doing. You know what he's doing.
Man.
Yeah, no.
That's right, boys. Come on.
Yeah, put your bodies on the line. That's right.
Solid.
Come on. Let's go.
And I don't even mind now if you have to start kicking a few, man. Just let them know physically now. You have to start taking it up a notch a little bit. Kick a man. Not in a
You
danger
feel
zone.
like if the game stays at 1-0, you're just going to get
It's
deeper and
peak,
deeper and deeper and
bro.
deeper and deeper
Yeah.
and deeper.
Look how deep we are already. It's the
Do
56
you know what I feel
minutes.
Arsenal are playing? I need to say this. I think you're playing like peak Mourinho football at the moment.
Oh yeah, 100%. But the thing is, we've got no choice.
Like you've literally
We
become
can't-
04 Chelsea.
Yeah, we can't keep possession if we wanted to. So it's almost like you're forced to play that style of football. So it's like
Counter-attack
that's
football.
but that's sometimes the best team if you can adapt to a situation like
Counter
that.
attack freestyle football.
Yeah.
Oh, lovely Bellerin.
Bellerin.
Man, like Hector,
Do the rap thing now. Well done.
Lovely.
Just there.
Middle.
Switch it.
Oh,
Lovely.
yeah. But I wish it wasn't to Aubameyang.
He's got Maitland though.
Oh yeah, let's hope he don't use his left though. Come on, drag it back onto the right and put in a peach, son. Come on. Oh my God, that's what I'm saying. He must have been told by Arteta, you could only use your left foot
That was
today.
your right foot, bro, but it was still bad.
Was it? I didn't.
You actually must have drank. Man can't do left and right. Bro. Left and right is the same thing.
Again.
That's the main thing.
How did he mess that up, man? That was
guys.
Jesus Christ.
Please.
Yeah. And it's like, but the signs are good though. We're doing some decent breakaway football. So
Stephen Featley
I
said
think-
Martinez is going to make Leno struggle to get his place back. Come on, Arsenal.
I
Fight
hope so.
like I've done
I hope so.
my whole life. You do.
Oh,
And
Raheem.
more, come on.
Fans Mahrez. The one thing, the scary thing with City is those the bench in it, and the amount of people they can bring on. Oh, I thought he was going to get a penalty then.
And I don't understand because if I was Pep now, I would have put Sterling.
What do you guys think of the 5 sub
Let's-
rule coming in for next season as well?
What's this guy talking about?
I like it, to be honest. I prefer it because it stops the whinging of players getting too tired and whatnot. Oh shit! Come on! What is this? What are you guys doing? Hopefully it cut down injuries and cut down whinging.
Gosh,
So
man,
like,
must be happy. Red Devil DOG USMC. I didn't see your question. Sorry. Whatever your question is, post it again and I'll try and answer it.
Right, yeah. What we only guarantee is reading that super chat just because people do us a great service of paying for them. We won't miss the others, and we also see them because they come up in big highlighted colours. And it isn't right to read everybody's stuff when people are paying for it, in my opinion. And a lot of channels do, but we don't act like that. It's a good cross. Raheem Sterling brings. Oh, what a touch by Raheem. Dinks it. It's gonna. Oh, wow.
That's a great header.
yes.
Don't be done this.
Get it away.
That was quality.
Lacquer.
Lacazette, just about, sir. That's why I like his ball retention. It is quality when he wants to be, man. When his head's in the game, you can't really. It's hard to dispossess him. And
He said, I'm a broke vet. I know. Love y'all fellas. But what?
Oh, is he from the States?
He must be. But what's the question, bro?
Listen, and we're not asking you to super chat. We're not saying you have to if you want to ask a question. Absolutely not. It's if it's affordable to you. But of course, KDB's cross. Straight to the goal,
There,
rubbish.
you see, if I was Pep, what I was going to say earlier, you want to now bring Sterling onto that right to terrorise Ainsley because he's obviously out of sorts down that left hand side.
That's the difference.
I don't understand why they're not doing that.
City have had 8 attempts tonight on goal, but only 1 on target. That's the difference. It's a little bit like Liverpool the other night. They had all them attempts, but barely any of them were like absolute testers. But imagine you lose 2 games running. I want Arsenal to win though. I'll laugh if you lose, but I want you to win.
I respect that.
And look, it's not even about being.
No, it's
not even like that.
You get
That's
there.
banter. That's banter. It's not even about that. For me,
Is that a foul?
I would. You remember when we won the Champions League?
Of course.
And
Football.
everybody was there, and every
Football.
fan of all clubs that were there,
That's right.
like football won. And I think a Man United Arsenal final is like it's football,
That's right. Yeah.
football heritage in
Man
the
City
final.
Trust
do
me.
not represent football in this day and age, man. It's represents. You know what they are? They're a franchise. It's all about.
None of these men would be there if it weren't for the money.
Yeah, they're a Arabs play.
Terry Adam, yo, FA Cup winners get Europa League, right? Why Arsenal going so? Oh, okay, sorry, yeah, I didn't see. Okay. Yes, the winner of the Europa League does get. The winner of the FA Cup does get Europa League. Yeah.
Yeah, but at the same, you got to win trophy. That's why the whole I want to avoid it in the league. That makes sense to me. It's just you always want to. You can't win stuff and then not be in Europa League and do well. Get KDB. Wait, see? He can't get his free kicks on target. I told you.
Sorry,
Waste
bro.
man.
If I saw your question
Why
earlier, I
were you
would
saying this earlier? I would have been a lot more relaxed.
That's actually quite a good logical question. If Arsenal fans want to miss the Europa League, they don't want the Europa League.
No, hold on. That's not all Arsenal fans, though. That's not all Arsenal.
You don't want
fans
Europa
that
League. Does that mean you don't
He
want
doesn't.
the
I
Cup?
do. I want Europa League.
I would like to win the FA
I'll
Cup,
take it.
but I won't be upset if we don't win it. Like,
Because of the Europa.
yeah, because I don't think our squad is good enough to handle the rigors of FA Cup and Europa League. Like, I don't think we've got that. Precisely.
But I will still go for it.
Well,
all.
that was actually one of my favourite games
will
this year.
still
Your
go for it all.
Olympiacos game was just,
Bro?
it was fire. Fire. It
But
was.
Adam,
Yo.
the moment you start saying that is the moment you start saying, you know what, that's small club mentality now.
Sound like Tottenham.
Right, exactly.
I hear it. I'm
I'm like, I can't retract. I can't back down like that. I can't. If we're in these tournaments, we've got to win them all. Promising kids, we've got enough players.
Hear
They're
it.
not all good enough. We've got to try our best. We've got to.
I'm just trying to think long term, man.
I know.
That's all.
I know.
That's all.
But
Adrian
the thing
Sterling.
is,
Look at how many people got the box. It's amazing.
no!
Penalty.
No way. No way. That's a penalty.
Oh, what
Nah, it's a corner. It's a corner. It's a corner. It's a corner. Well, it has to be a corner.
Actually,
Let's
let's
have a look. Let's have a look. Remember, we've got VAR nowadays.
This is tight, kids.
That's a penalty. That's a penalty. We need to see another angle, but that looked like a penalty to me.
It did. It did look like a pen.
Because the front foot didn't touch the ball. It was the trading there that caught his ankle.
It did.
I can't believe they're not looking at it.
Yeah, but what I want to look at, does he lean in with his legs to him rather than looking to play the ball? That's what I
Don't
want
get
to look
annoyed
at.
with TV with me. You've got all them angles. Show us more angles.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's see
Let's
here.
have a look.
We busted.
Oh, no.
He hasn't touched the ball.
No, hold on.
That's
No,
it.
he's dived.
No,
That's
that's
a
not
blatant
penalty.
dive. Yeah.
I feel
Come on,
Oh,
Sterling.
I might give it, you know.
Nah.
He touched him there. He does. He
Yeah,
touches
but
him.
just because it's a touch,
Hang
that
on,
means
hang
it's
on.
a foul.
That's a penalty. They're going to give a penalty. They're going to give a penalty. Watch, the back leg touches him there. They're going to give a penalty for it. He doesn't go down until he gets touched. He gets touched and then he falls. It's a penalty.
He doesn't even touch him, I don't think.
He does there. That's a penalty.
Yeah, but not
That's a.
properly,
I'm not.
man.
I know it isn't properly.
No.
They're going to give it.
Yeah.
They've got to give
Nah,
that.
they
Yeah,
don't.
I
They
know what you
don't. They
mean.
don't.
I know what you mean.
There,
And it's like,
bang.
I know what you
But
mean.
But he's already falling at that
He is.
point.
He's
though.
yeah, but he stopped himself from getting injured.
It's-
No, not given.
no.
Not given. There we go. Fair
Yeah,
enough.
so it's like,
Come on,
Fair
man.
enough.
that's
Come
what I
on.
said in the first
Arsenal
place.
fans
He's
can't
already-
moan about VAR anymore.
No, but the thing is, if he's already fallen into the challenge, that's what they're hopefully.
Oh, how did Sterling not score? How did Sterling not score?
Oh my god.
Oh, you bum. You bum,
It's
Sterling.
like, I wish there was VAR decisions for every time that Vardy left his leg out on purpose and then faked that little fucking challenge.
Oh, actually, it deflected off somebody's head, so.
Goddamn.
He's having a bit of a stinker.
Goddamn. What happened to that guy? He sung Bills. I got
Hell
bills.
no, no.
I gotta pay.
Who sang it?
I don't know. I never heard no song from him.
Yeah, I was like saying goddamn from Uma Thurman from Pulp Fiction.
Phil Foden and Rodri.
I like Phil Foden. He's a little baller.
Damn.
They've got to be taken off Kevin De Bruyne where he's on a nightmare. But I don't want him to take him off because that's gonna hopefully win us the game.
Nah, they'll keep him on. They'll probably take off David Silva.
Yeah, probably right, man.
Well done. It's our foul. Go on, ref. Go on, John
Come
Moss.
on, big boy.
What a Johnny boy. Phil Foden's fringe needs fixing
Oh
though.
shit! Look at that.
What is that? I mean, I know I'm bald than that, but I'd rather be bald than have that hair. What is that fringe about, bro? That looks.
That's the original council estate wear trim.
It is.
He's got night TNs at home.
Free school dinners.
Yeah.
That's right. Take off
I had free school dinners when everyone cries.
It gets like that sometimes, man.
Nothing wrong with it, bro. I love school
At
dinners
all.
though.
Me too. It's cool.
I did not love school dinners. Put it into a
So someone said, who's coming to the studio tomorrow, Terry?
Just me and Phil.
Mad thing. Yeah?
Carnage Part 2, lad.
Times.
Of course, Adam's always welcome.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, game.
Coming back ads.
Doesn't need to ask.
Yeah,
My boy is always welcome at my gap. As long as I have permission from you. There we go.
City are just coming with wave after wave of dead attacks. Flat.
DB.
You would have thought it was Arsenal attacking. Like, I don't know what's going on with them tonight.
What, Arsenal
What do you
can
think?
defend now, yeah?
We are the
I
big
love
defenders,
that.
you know.
Whoa.
I did say it depends whether we make a mistake tonight because we've been alright.
No, no mistakes.
It depends whether we make a mistake.
No strength. Only strength.
That's why I
no
went for the
weakness.
1-0. And it's a long way to go though.
Get up, get up, get up.
Shoot.
Corner.
That was that's when Kevin De Bruyne was wrong. What Kevin De Bruyne should do there is you should drill that laces
Yeah,
to that back
shot.
corner. It goes in if everyone misses it, but someone might get a touch. That was weak. Kevin De Bruyne tonight is having an absolute nightmare, and that's fine to do. The amount of misplaced passes that have been cut out is unbelievable. It's about 15 now. Haven't worked. Well, how did David Silva got his foot to that? David Silva, that's one move, man. I can't believe what I just see there. Yeah, City have missed so many good chances as well.
Well, yeah, that's why I'm like, you know what? As long as we're not making mistakes, let them just be frustrated.
Listen, this is the thing that Arteta needs to switch on about, though. He takes too long sometimes to make changes. And I'm a little bit concerned that Pep started to freshen up the team. He hasn't even made one yet. So, I get that our bench is weak, but, bro, we need something. So,
Champions League starts soon, man.
Do you think Arteta and Pep had a little side bet who can be more casual tonight? I'm going to be more casual than you tonight. No, I'm coming in more casual than you.
No, puta. I'm going to be more casual than you.
Pep came in like Terry said, like he's going to the shop for milk in the morning.
That's essential. I think that's dressed up to go to the shop for milk, to be honest. You should see the way Ali might sometimes to go to the shop. Go on the shop. Corner shop especially. Anyway.
I hear that, man.
I want to see it.
Definitely not how you should be dressing for a
In fairness, I know
semi-final.
it deflects to Raheem Sterling, but I think Raheem Sterling's an attacker. So Maguire did that the other night where, look at him. Look at the stadium. It's like he's waiting for someone to turn up.
It doesn't Gatorade box.
I do think with Guardiola, though, he does a lot of things for effect. Like, he'll sit on that box knowing that camera's going to pick him up.
He's leaving 100% anyway.
You reckon?
Yeah, 100%. Of course, he can't go nowhere else with Man City. They need a fresh injection. And teams like that now are going to do it, man. He's going. He's definitely going.
I don't really rate Joe Willock.
Yeah, I was saying this the other day and I got attacked by Arsenal fans. I look at Joe Willock and Nelson and I just think they're just nowhere near good enough to make Arsenal top team. They're just not. When you compare it to Saka, as an example, as a youngster, they're not even close to his ability.
That's true.
I thought should have been passed before that.
Ages ago.
Held on to the ball far. Gabriel Jesus is one of the most overrated. He's a poacher. He's a tapping merchant. That's all he's got. He's one of the worst. Honestly, he's one of the worst Brazilians I've ever seen in my life.
So this goes back to my debate with
Overall football,
Aguero. So you got another top guy that's in there just poaching goals.
We're
You're gonna do Aguero numbers, guaranteed. You're gonna do Aguero numbers.
But isn't Gabriel Jesus proof that that's not the case?
He's a youngster. He's still scoring.
Yeah, he's not. He's got about 24, 25. Gabriel Jesus.
I think he's like 23, you know.
Yeah,
okay, maybe. No,
Even so, it's still not that young.
He's basically he's about Javier Hernandez's level.
Yeah, but anyway, forget him. So let's just say, all right. Let's just say,
good keeping.
Why
are you putting that back into your box for?
Go on.
Remember Arsenal, when we used to have the likes of Adebayor
should not keep passing and gone.
And them sort of guys. Even Giroud do decent numbers.
He's onside.
Come on! Come on, Pierre!
Finish it!
Oh, it's too late! Oh,
Arsenal in the final! Arsenal are in the final!
Come on!
Can you believe it?
Come on!
Pierre with 2 goals!
Come on!
Jeez!
Come on!
Jesus!
Have it!
Snatch
and grab again, we don't care! Have all the possession! Take that possession!
Ah, jeez, it's 2-0.
Take that possession, take it!
Let's check that was onside. It looked onside, but we'll see here just now. It looked well onside. He's onside, well onside.
Tierney assist. Tierney.
No, he's not an assist because he had more. Did Aubameyang take more than 3 touches?
1, 2, and then the
That's
shot.
an assist then. Yeah, three touches on, like 3 touches in the
Wow. Who cares? It's a goddamn goal, and Aubameyang is back in the house. Back in the room.
Even make the goal.
Nuts it.
Yes.
Come on.
Arsenal
4 goals tonight.
Arsenal have become that snatch, and it's not negative. They become snatch and grab, like a super class, a top snatch and grab team. And maybe that's short term. Maybe that's short term for Arteta. Until I get the squad, I'm not going to bother opening up. I'm going to play that, and that's right. Do you remember though? There's a certain manager in Manchester who was criticised. Oh, you only know how to counter attack. So you've got the players to be expansive. You have to only counter attack. If you guys opened up against them, what would they do to you? So you can't do it. You play to your means and then grow from there.
This is what I don't like though. I know he hasn't had much of a
Wait,
game.
no,
He's played well today.
Hey, Ty, sit down, Ty.
He's played well today. He's
think
played
No,
very
been
Pepe's
well.
alright.
done very well.
He's been alright.
What I would
Yeah.
ask you boys is this: are you confident now? It's 20 minutes to go. You're 2-0 up. It's done.
Yeah,
It's done.
Yeah, it's done.
Done. Through.
Yeah, as long as your boy, the brain stays on, he's
I feel-
gifted us the game.
I'm more nervous now than
Basically
that.
gifted us the game.
Yeah, but if you lose it from now, it's more
Yeah.
embarrassing. Yeah, that's why.
Yeah. But as I was going to say, man, as long as we don't make no mistakes, which it doesn't look like we're going to do now, because I thought if we get past the first half an hour with no mistakes, we'll be alright. And we
City
saw it. We were alright. We were alright.
City feel look dead.
They do.
Rodri's not going to shoot.
It's, you know, the final ball has just not been there, man. It's not been there. It's unfortunate for you, City. I'm sorry.
But City, the great thing is you've got another couple of good opportunities to counter attack here because they're going to come forward and they're going to open up because they're obviously not going to want to lose. City though,
Exactly.
I don't know how many losses this season across all competitions, but this must be somewhere like 12, 13 for them. That's awful.
Mad, isn't it? Oh,
Lovely.
shit.
Defended.
Gavin Lewis. Redemption
It
song.
is not going to happen tonight.
Redemption.
It is not happening for Man City.
No. Redemption
It's
song.
one of them nights. Imagine having two of them games on the bounce where you're just electric. Like, listen, actually, credit where credit's due. When you defend this well, it needs credit.
Bob Marley.
Did you see that
Redemption
corner?
song,
Who crossed that ball over everyone?
That was Kevin De Bruyne. You knew it was Kevin.
You've actually spoken this thing to existence, and I'm not even mad at it.
I haven't.
Yeah,
But he might set up 2 goals in the next 5 minutes. That's all you remember. I'm just pointing out that in a game.
Yeah, but what are you trying to say, that he's just better than Kevin De Bruyne?
No.
The best
I'm trying to
midfielder
point
in the
out
league?
that what I'm pointing out is this: Bruno in a game will misplace as many passes as we've seen from KDB tonight because he's always trying to find that cutting pass that opens the team up. But at some point, it comes off like the Rashford goal.
Against Arsenal's magnificent defence, though.
Well, we haven't played you yet.
This is world class. No,
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
This
This is why
But
Kevin De Bruyne is
you get my
struggling.
point.
What
What I'm pointing out is that you get these things all the time. So we had with Rashford where they say he's unintelligent. I'm like, what does that mean? He makes bad decisions. What does that mean? He passes at the wrong times. For that to be true, you've got to quantify it by comparing it to like-minded players. If there was a stat that come out like this, but Pepe spends 30% of the game walking, that's fine. Show me what everybody else's percentage was, so I know whether it's abnormal or not. And then show me everybody else's percentage in games in that position at elite level teams. Only then do you know whether it's a good or a bad stat. You don't know if anything's good or bad. It's all about comparison.
No,
And until if you didn't know how many goals or assists anybody had, I went, oh my guy's got 10 assists. But that's great. If everyone else has got 30, then 10 shit. Then you need perspective.
But
Hang on.
In your mighty
Why is
word
he
yourself,
passing there?
because they're done, man. In your mighty word yourself, stats really don't tell the whole story.
They don't, and that's why I said before, like KDB tonight. Yes, his passes haven't come off, but it's because he's trying to open somebody up. And at one point, he could have the decisive pass to open up, and that's what they want to remember, and that's fine. My point is, you can't just praise him for doing that, and then the others are also doing the same thing.
Now he wants to start
That's a
turning
goal
up
kick.
Sterling. Fucking hell.
That's a goal kick.
100% I get you. But it's like, the reason why most people would just laugh at that is just because obviously De Bruyne's been doing it for so long.
No, but that's fine.
Bruno Fernandes might turn out to be the better footballer.
That isn't the point I'm making. KDB is brilliant and he deserves it. The point is, some players get focused on for every time.
Yeah.
It could be a defender. He's been dribble past. Like so, everyone says that Maguire's too slow and gets turned and dribble past too much. So I went and looked at the facts. He's been dribble past this season no more times. Actually, less times than Upamecano and Koulibaly. The same amount of times as Joe Gomez. Less times than Ciancio. Just to name a few, right? As an example. No, he's still too slow. I said, yeah, but he's slow, yes. But he hasn't been dribble past more than players that you want to replace him or faster. So, but the point I'm making is, if you focus on how often he gets dribble past, but it's not how often everybody else does, it makes it look bad. Yeah. It's wrong.
And as I was saying earlier, it could be obviously the Carrick effect. Like, the reason his pass rate is so successful is he's got so much space, time and the ball normally throughout a game, and it's different situations with different footballers. So it's like, I haven't seen enough of Bruno Fernandes though, and even Kevin De Bruyne to that extent. I've seen him when he's at his best. I don't watch City week in, week out, so I don't know. So I just have to take your word on this debate, Terry.
That's nice by Phil Foden. Do you know what? Your low block is so good. Like legit, and I mean this with respect. Arsenal have been sitting behind the ball. Parking the bus is the casual term, but you've had the low block on. But you're very good at it. And it just goes to show as well. This ain't like you've suddenly got all these new defenders here that weren't, other than David Luiz, I know Tierney's there, but you could have done this for years. But it's about having someone that can give you that structure. Now, you build a great defence, and then you grow from that from an attacking point of view. You can become a dangerous team.
The thing is, though, I'm not convinced that we set out to play defensively. I think we've been forced into this. We just happen to play good.
City are done. They're not doing anything.
Because it would be suicide if you wanted to defend against City. Just suicide. I think we've been forced to play.
Every cross, every pass is being intercepted and pushed out. They are done. They are done against you. Yeah. And now you've got Terrace coming on. You're probably going to take off Laka or Aubameyang. We ain't got commentary, so we didn't know that was coming. Yeah. And that's it. You got 13 minutes to hold on. The only scary element is we've taken off Aubameyang. If they do score 2 goals in 10 minutes, you got to have extra time. Who do you have to finish? Because Pepe's off as well now. It could almost be. Yeah, it could almost. Yeah.
So you almost have to, as I was saying earlier, you have to sacrifice someone who can hold the ball up, which is Lacazette, and give you even an ounce of the thingy, or someone who might lose the ball every 5 minutes, which is Aubameyang. So it's
sometimes. You know this 5-sub rule, right?
It's Lacazette.
I was Lacazette. Sorry, they focused on him. So
it was one of the two.
But he's being sensible in that sense, in the area of we might need another goal. You want your best goal scorer on to do that.
Yeah.
And do you know what tonight's done for Pierre as well? You know, people say like doesn't score goals against the big teams. He's absolutely silent. Like his clutch as well. It's in the semi-final. It's a clutch game.
It is.
And he's got 2.
Right. No, 100% right. Jeez. Yes.
You man need to sign a new contract, man.
Man like Arteta has come to school to teach her.
Bro.
Daniel's son has kicked Mr. Miyagi's ass. Wax on and then wax off. Yes, that's why I made that analogy, sir.
Daniel's son.
Daniel's son. There's no more fitting picture than that tonight. Well, it's not. I'm not going to say it's not over yet. We can lose 3-2 here.
Nah, you don't. So, like, be right. All banter aside, Arsenal have been excellent this evening. Absolutely excellent.
Go defensively, we have been sound, man. And it's good to say that.
But I did say the other day I fancied you guys. Like I fancy Arsenal beat them. Something in the water.
You did say that, man. I was always like
Ref.
I was always
Ref.
like 50-50, man.
Thank you.
If we played well defensively, we'll win. Man, hell yeah. But it's nice, but you obviously being Arsenal, you've got to be confident because it's our trophy. We always turn up for this cup.
Yeah.
We always turn up for this cup.
We'll see.
I hope so. And you know who's going to have a Kevin De Bruyne game in the final?
Joe Willock.
It's a ballot.
No.
It's a bollocks.
No, you've been. No.
Okay.
Bruno is going to have a De Bruyne game in the final.
Oh, you mean a game like today, right? Yeah.
That's right.
We'll see, bro.
Everything's going to get gobbled up by the defence. Like we've got Maldini and Cellini back there, like in their prime.
Yeah, and Baresi.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's right. Standard.
And Beckenbauer.
All day.
Yeah.
Beckenbauer, blood. Jeez. They even throw Xhaka in as doing his little Patrick Vieira team.
Yeah.
Let's shove him in.
City's football is just. I
keep forgetting we're on camera still.
I tell you what, City are rattled. You can tell by City are rattled by the way they're playing. You can see it.
But I told you as well. I was alluding to. They probably don't even care now. They're probably going to go and try and win the Champions League.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying?
There's a lot of energy coming into that tournament.
This is Man City's toughest cup game in a couple of years. They've had such an easy run until now.
Yeah. To be honest, we're pretty much classed as an easy run to most.
That cross.
To most teams.
Shocking.
Sometimes.
Yes.
I would love to see Kevin De Bruyne's pass completion today. You know. Was it like 10%?
No, I'd like to look at it for final third passes. Final third passes got to be really low, 40% max.
To be honest, yeah, I've only noticed him in that final third actually. So you're right. But god damn,
That's nice though.
Look how congested it is.
Who was that? Rodri there with a little swivel.
That's Foden. Foden's got some peppers, man.
He's swift. I like them sort of players. That Joe Cole low centre of gravity technique.
And again, Luis. That's right.
5-star general in the defence today.
Boys, it's 8 minutes. That's all. Come on.
Do you know what? Look at that shocking fun. Do you know when I look at City, Arsenal play like this though, it looks like your players are enjoying playing like this. It doesn't look like you know, like some teams look stretched and tired, and it's like, come on in, let's go again, let's go again.
But if I'm not mistaken, we've played against City like this before. Oh, we have played against City like this before.
That looked in, didn't it? I was like, oh, okay, what a goal, and no.
We've played against City like this before, and then people were like, we're all like, all right, now Arsenal are going to be serious defensively.
That was Laporte, centre back.
Damn. Hey, left-footed
That
as well.
was close. Yeah, he is.
He's left-footed as well.
Wow. What did Zayn say there?
He said something about United. Sit down. United fans, sit down. We are coming for you next season. With all that money spent, are you only a few points ahead of us? Oh, sorry, you are only a few points ahead of us.
You guys spent all that money then.
Let's just wait till the final whistle, and then I'm gonna do a lot of talking.
Remember, ladies and gentlemen, we are live on the Football Terrace for the match review show where you can phone in. All three of us are going to be on that. So stay around. Don't go anywhere. Like 5 minutes after we finish, we're going live. We'll probably have a little comfort break, set up, get the chairs moved in, and we're going to go for broke. But listen, my prediction is, like, honestly, I fancied Arsenal all week. Then I went for a change on mine last minute. I bottled it and went for City. But Arsenal have been magnificent this evening.
So before tomorrow's game, let's get a quick prediction from you for tomorrow's game. Let's just to see if you change your mind by tomorrow.
2-1 United.
2-1 United.
I'll always back my team.
Just before kick-off.
Hang on a
Really?
minute.
Hat-trick, I'm big!
Why wouldn't you just volley that?
I definitely just fall off the chair.
Just something.
If they go back certified, then the bottom comes up. You're done. It's 5 minutes, man. This is easy.
Yeah,
Easy.
I mean,
Easy pickings, this, bruv.
I don't know, man.
I do.
Just gotta keep it.
Oh, Mustafi.
Gotta keep it tight.
It's a foul as well.
Oh, is that hamstring? Hammy,
just
bro.
Do it. I don't care if he's faking.
Is it hammy? Oh no.
He's faking.
Do you know what though? Like, you know, with City, I'm glad to see City lose as well because they've been so dominant in domestic competitions in recent years. Like them going out is just nice, and whether it's Man United or Chelsea, do you know one thing? It's going to be a nice competitive final where it's going to be. Yeah,
100%.
I don't know. He stepped on his ankle, but he's clutching his thigh.
Listen,
might be a bit of cramp.
Oh, no, he's faking that, bro. He's gonna mash him up a little bit, but he's buying time. He's buying minutes, bro. He ain't mashed.
What's wrong with him?
Okay, been an accident.
Man wants to get to that final.
Exactly. Let's just draw on 3 or 4 minutes.
Calm the heat down a little bit.
Come on. Just need that win.
Oof, it's all good. No red and white gifts today. No Santa Claus outfits today, guys. Kolasinac is fit. It must be a confidence thing because it's like, man, if there's anything, the last game I noticed, it was like, but it wasn't fair on him, I think, because he was always being put in that position. Like the left was a dead zone to attack down, and he always was like either just launch it or pass it back. Yeah. All right, fair enough. You're a professional footballer, so your passing should be on point. But in hindsight, he was putting that because he had to make that pass about 5 or 6 times during the game. So I don't know. There's always someone though that's gonna fuck up. That's what the thing is. Not today. Not today.
Well, you only got 3 minutes left and it's over. It's fine. Like you're done. This game is absolutely finished as a contest. It's over.
Yeah, but it's mad because City's just had so much possession in our box, like, and around the area. If it weren't for your boy Kevin De Bruyne, boy, we'd be getting bust our ass bus.
Yeah, but then they don't actually chances of scoring. They've not taken them.
But if he was finding people,
Yeah, I
it
get
would
that.
have been a lot more like, you know. Oh shit, that was that. Got a clap that got.
Big up you, Mustafi.
Hell yeah.
So what? We beating Liverpool, we beating City. What? Are we winning the league next season or what?
Jeez, anything's possible, my man. That's what I'm saying. Let's stay all competitions
Come on.
possible. All competitions, bro. We stay them all.
What are you telling me, bro?
Get fuck off, remember Techly?
Yeah, oh yeah.
That was one of the most angriest moments of my life. Liverpool, one of our boys, like, he's a Liverpool fan, that they scored a second goal against us in 9 minutes to win the game, and he grabbed me. He basically made me celebrate by lifting me up and like throwing me
He
around.
dragged you down. He was
And
like,
he dragged me to the
held
floor
you
as
down.
well.
I was like, yeah.
And I went. I lost my ears.
Yeah.
And he's a Powers, we don't fight Powers, but I must have smashed up like 50 DVDs,
Yeah.
DVD player.
So when Terry got up, he kicked the DVDs in front of the telly, shit at them. They went outside and knocked someone out. Yeah, Terry didn't come back for a while.
I went away for a bit. You see what I mean? See there, right? There was mistakes in that. You've also got that little bit of lady luck. He's fine. He's fine. He's playing.
Let's keep her there.
You know what that reminded me of, yeah? You know what that reminded me of? One of the greatest highlights of all time. I can't remember, we was in The Green Man, and we was in a bit of ag, there was some beef or whatever, and it was walking out, and this guy said, say something to you over the fence. And you knocked
Let me in trouble. Stop.
I'm not saying nothing more, but I've never seen nothing like that.
You threatened my life.
That was quality.
I don't even know why,
you.
but the fact
You can't mess with Terry, man. You can't fuck about. Listen, say no more, guys. Terry bought the man a hot dog. That was all, you know. It was after hours of the pub. We went to get something to eat. That was funny, though. Anyway, back to the game.
2 minutes ago, you guys are one, bruv. You guys are in the final.
oh, look at all this crap.
In the final.
That's it. Help
You know what, Terry? That's not new news to us. This is what, as I said earlier, this is what we do.
What we do. This
Earn
is
this
how
trophy.
we
Look,
do.
the Emirates FA Cup.
Hey.
It's not
Fix.
coincidence.
It's a fix. It's a fix. It's a bloody fix. It's an absolute fix.
That's gonna be a meme.
Cut, bruh.
Look at him with his jeans, you want
Man City have attempted 33 crosses. Yeah? Guess what? None of them are banged, yeah? This means more.
Do you know what's even going to be? Do you know what's going to pain Man City, ride or die Man City fans even more?
All five of them.
All five of them. Pep is going to personally go and congratulate Arteta. See, I told you well done, my friend. Well done. I think you done well.
That's
You're
it,
going to go
Willock.
on to be a great
That's it,
manager.
Willock. That's it, Willock. Oh, unlucky. 7 minutes.
Oh,
Seven.
come on. What's this?
They're not.
What
But
is
listen,
this?
City could play for another 70 minutes. They're not going to score tonight. It's written in the stars. By the way, I'm not a Sagittarius anymore. I'm this new octopus star sign or whatever it's called.
What?
There's a new star sign.
What happened there?
All the dates are changed.
What?
I don't know. NASA announced it.
Oh shit.
I've had it taken away from me.
Was that Elon Musk's idea? I do like
Someone.
Elon Musk.
So what?
actually.
What are you now, an octopus?
No, I don't, it's not. It's got a weird name. But I suppose they're all weird if you don't know what they are. I can't read it. I'm dyslexic. It begins with an O.
Don't worry. Don't chase.
7 minutes? Where's that 7 minutes come from?
Well, it was Mustafi was on the floor for about 4 minutes.
It wasn't 4 minutes, was it?
Easily about 4 minutes.
Damn.
I was sitting there holding that bum.
Shit. We've been waffling on for so long today. I suppose you're right, sir.
I need
2-0.
some
Are we crazy? We beat City 2-0. Is that what really is about to go down? Who said 2-1, by the way? Was that you?
They said
said
1-1.
1-1.
I said 4-1 City.
I said
I don't know why I did that. All week I've been, I think Arsenal will do it, but I sneaky feeling. Then today, I think I was just trying to wind you to it, really. I think that's what it was, but
Listen, it's like talking to a battered wife. There's no more you can do to us, really. To like, you can't. We've been through the worst.
That's one of the more interesting analogies.
I'm not going to say that again because it's not fair. Because there's people out there really going through that.
No, you're not laughing at them. You're basically saying like, okay, I hear you.
Yeah.
It's help available.
We've
for
been
them.
Exactly.
I heard that lockdown was tough on you lot, so
yeah, that's a good
big
point.
up you lot, man.
That's a good point.
You went through hell.
That is serious stuff.
Damn.
But as a football team, we've been beat down so bad over the years. It's like, you know what more can you do to us? Might as well go out and show some balls and try not to make a mistake.
Zayn Mayasi, Tierney better than any United defender. Facts. Yeah? F-A-X. Facts. What's that?
Terry, you care to comment?
About what?
Tierney better than any Man United defender.
No. Fair. He's better than Luke Shaw.
Better than Luke Shaw.
Actually, I wouldn't
Laugh.
say... No, but he is.
No.
Literally, he is. Only because he's got more going forward.
We'll wait for the after game show for that. We can chat. You guys can chat. I'm hosting, so I'm gonna be Switzerland. Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah. I'm actually getting nervous about tomorrow's game now. I'm gonna get so pissed tonight that I can stop. I got wine. I got vodka. I got some rum.
Terry, have you got a Fire Stick though? Like Amazon Fire Stick?
No, why?
Why? Because I would have put a thingy on so we could have watched The Gentleman tonight.
No, but I've got Amazon.
It's not on that.
I'll buy it.
Is it out to buy now? Oh, it might be actually. It's been a while.
Money man, yeah?
No, not like that. I was just like, if it's not available online, then you can't.
No, I think it is available online. I see it on
actually,
Sky Store.
But I don't want us to be mashed, but it's a good film. So it's a nice little film.
Already mashed up, bro.
Alright.
That's night until Freya will get up at some point. Freya will walk in the room. Da.
Mustafi better than Maguire and he's cheaper. Zayn, you're moving mad.
What's he saying now?
He said Mustafi's better than Maguire. Chill.
It's likely they'll score in the next. I bet they score with like 30 seconds to go, City, and it's like, what's the point? Yeah. KD, what's he gonna do with this pass? What's this pass?
Whatever, Zayn. Enjoy finishing 10th.
Who said that?
Lawrence G or something.
What I love, do you know what I love about my community we built, right? It's a mixture of so many fans and lockdown.
Hold on.
Shut up.
Mustafi won the World Cup.
Yeah, you didn't know.
There you go.
Oh yeah. What? World Cup winners in the squad. Have you got any? Yeah, come on.
Man's better than Maguire all day. Slabhead. What is Slabhead achieved actually? What's
World Cup semi-final.
Yeah, but come on, that's not a trophy, is it? Ooh, that's the worst I've
What
seen.
was that noise? We haven't asked for it. So what's nice, you know? I'm actually happy about this result though, because for me, I would much rather play Arsenal in the final than Man City. Because City have had an off day today.
Let me tell you something.
But you guys doing well against City these days.
I know.
All
We're
right.
getting to the final.
I actually, we're not.
I think
We'll chat that later. Hold
on.
We'll say that for later show.
That's why I'm going to ask you tonight and I'm going to ask you again tomorrow.
That makes it sound like you're going to ask me that in bed. Like it's tonight.
Maybe.
I'm laying down.
I might sneak in and whisper in your ear.
Speaking of that, your bed's just been, sheets been changed. Made for spare room, bro.
That's way.
Shit. Well, thank you very much. Is that courtesy of
The other half, yes.
Madam?
I ain't doing that.
Oh, well,
Terry, when we get Partey and Zaha.
You ain't, mate. Why would you want Zaha? Zaha is
Stinks.
average. 70 mil for 4 goals a season.
So,
And go on.
We're
Oh.
good. Look how far forward Kolasinac is. Bloody hell.
that goes to, that's a good question then actually.
And it's
Pepe or Zaha?
I pick Pepe over Zaha every day of the
I
week.
pick Pepe.
Zaha tackles himself too much.
Yeah.
Liverpool
Pepe-
gave you the confidence for this
Pepe
win.
looks like he just needs to learn the league a bit more.
You're not wrong,
And
bro.
it's not just that, but we need to figure ourselves out as well.
Put some food up. Come on now.
Go up, ref. Come on now.
I I can believe you've done it, but at the same time, it's like it's quality performance. 2 games running, Arsenal have like done what they've done. Yeah. Madness, mad thing.
I can't believe it's 2-0.
Can I have the link to come on the review show, Terry? I'm in shock. Come on, you gunners, Arsenal.
The link is in the description on the review show, so anyone can call up. This is over. Anyway, listen, people, we're gonna get ready for the review show. Everyone, take care. Goodbye. God bless, and we'll see you all